Dang it!
Let me just get Devil May Cry. Going, and then
Nobody may cry.
yeah.
And I'm playing Kingdom Hearts!
Woo!
So, hello everybody, we are now live, and this is my first time streaming with my Elgato.
It only took you 20 years.
I've only had this thing for, like, a year, maybe 8 months. I don't know.
It's been out for 20 years. There are no more excuses.
Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts, yeah. I actually own a PS2 copy of this game that I got...
Seriously?
Probably about 8 or 9 years ago.
I used to as well, but I lost mine in the move.
Yeah, I have a copy of Kingdom Hearts 1 for the PS2 that I got probably quite a while ago now. I was supposed to have a PS3 copy of 1.5
It's your
Remix.
stream now, so it's going to be fun. Your first experience.
Yeah, but, well, technically my second experience with Kingdom Hearts because, you know, 358 days over 2. Yeah, just gonna click go ahead and get started on here.
I accidentally muted my audio for a second. I don't know how I did that.
Disney Interactive Studios presents Alex muting the audio to avoid copyright problems.
Yeah, don't play Simple and Clean. There are worse things than Disney.
Tarzan owned by Edgar Rice Burroughs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
it's not. Yeah, there's a whole legal thing with the Tarzan
is
stuff.
public domain.
Not exactly.
Was Tarzan not public domain when this game was made?
I don't think it is. I don't think it was in the 2000s. The story goes is that Disney well, what's her name? I forget who her name was. The wife to the original creator.
Live.
And it was around the Tarzan 2 DirecTV thing where Disney fucked up the copyright.
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
They vowed never to love music.
All right, now I'm live.
Weird.
Hello, everybody.
And meanwhile, I'm back playing Devil May Cry 3.
Yeah, I'm playing Kingdom Hearts. Kevin's playing Devil May Cry 3. Ben, are you playing anything tonight?
I'm just sort of hanging out.
Yeah, Ben is just watching along with us.
Yeah. I just go watch Dun or screw around in Kingdom Hearts for the first time. How exciting!
Yeah, you can just watch my my capture. So should I?
That's what I'm doing. I would say middle.
Yeah, medium difficulty, I'll say.
Funnily enough, medium difficulty was actually expert mode in vanilla Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds like the Japanese. That sounds like, because that's how easy mode was normal in Metal Gear Solid, and I think that was the same with the original Resident Evil. And then Metal Gear Solid hard mode was just
Proud mode was the difficulty that I played on for my series of streams.
Automatically, I'm gonna use manual camera rotation because I hate auto camera. Vibration on? Yeah, no shit, I want the vibration on. Okay, what the fuck, guys? Why do I have to choose that before I select a new game?
I don't know.
Why can't I just
choose
that in the settings menu?
I'm just showing this
fun fact about these remasters, they lost all the code years ago, so they had to rebuild the game from scratch.
Oh my fucking god, of course they did.
Of course Team Osaka didn't have the code.
Yeah, to be fair, it was destroyed in a flood, so...
Yeah, Team Tokyo made the original code.
Yeah.
Team Osaka...
Well, it's like, What the hell was it? They found, like, the Final Fantasy VIII remastered. They found, like, the original Final Fantasy VIII graphics in a box in somebody's house, I think it was.
What?
Like, all of the Master CD and all of the source code and all of the original graphics were on like a stack of golden CDRs in a guy's house.
What? Random.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, here comes the copyright music.
Yeah, I've got it turned down so that you can't really hear it over us talking.
Yeah.
So, rest in peace, Meatloaf. You will be deeply missed.
Meanwhile, Brianna Wu decided to be, Brianna Wu.
Brianna Wu opened her big fat fucking mouth about... Yeah, okay.
Oh god, yeah.
Literally, Wu does not get to give shit to one of the greatest and most beloved rock stars of 3 different generations.
This is the same chick that helped, what's her name, kill someone. I'm not even surprised.
Yeah, Zoe Quinn. This is also Brianna Moonrocks Wu, so...
Wait, what's the context behind that one?
Well, okay, so Brianna Wu, back in the day...
Why is the thumbnail Think Dark Side Think?
I don't know.
Did you just randomly...
No, YouTube defaulted to that thumbnail and I couldn't change it before I started streaming. I don't know why.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Okay, so once upon a time, Brianna Wu said that we need to make colonizing the moon a priority because otherwise Gamergate will get up there and use it to throw moon rocks at her.
What? I remember this, but
it's stupid.
Did you really think this was a threat?
Okay,
Oh my god.
Okay, Brianna. It autofills. It autofills. Brianna Wu moon rocks. Okay, so approximately 5 years ago now. It'll be 5 years ago in February. Brianna Wu said that there was a reasonable threat of Elon Musk dropping rocks on the Earth and using it to as like a launching platform for nuclear bombs and stuff like that. Quote. Okay, Wired said, breaking, SpaceX says it plans to launch a privately crewed mission to the moon next year, story forthcoming. And Brianna Wu said, excuse me,
this is being covered as a fun hijink for rich people, but the idea of a private corporation having access to the moon should give you pause. The moon is probably the most tactically valuable military ground for Earth. Rocks dropped from there have the power of hundreds of nuclear bombs.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Don, you're playing a Kingdom Hearts game for the first time! Woo!
And I gave Alex a full guide because that game has gotten me lost. Because I've gotten lost in that game.
Yeah.
Is this the power I seek?
So basically, if you want special attacks faster, go with the sword. If you want like magic and healing abilities faster, or like say Leaf Bracer, which is very useful, I'll go with the stave. If you want a balance experience, go with the shield. However, if you have the stave, then that means well, you're gonna be relying on magic a lot.
Yeah, I would say maybe magic. But it's up to you.
I'd kind of go with the shield.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I'm hitting the shield.
You're feeling like America's ass?
Captain Sora.
Captain Sora, the first Avenger?
The first crossover character.
Now, what will you give up in exchange?
I don't know if that affects anything, but
Yeah,
I kind of gave up the sword.
I would give up the sword. The magic's too useful, especially the healing items. Not spells, healing spells.
So
Your path is set, Captain.
So next week I'm going to be doing Batman Arkham Knight.
Oh, I like that game.
Which,
That's a
by
good
the
one.
way, which at the very least justifies my reason for using OBS as opposed to the PlayStation 4 streaming, because I'm not sure if the most blatantly obvious twist in all of Batman media is going to still be locked. Because, my god. Okay, so Ben, who's your favorite Son of Sparta?
My favorite Son of Sparta?
Yeah, between Dante and Virgil.
I mean, I haven't really played any of them besides 5, so I'll probably go with Dante.
Oh boy,
I do
Ben.
I guess I'm giving up the sword then.
Oh, Alex, tell Ben about how I felt about your favorite Devil May Cry game.
Devil May Cry 2 is not my favorite Devil May Cry game.
The way you talk about it, it sure seems that way.
It was my first Devil May Cry game. I still
that
love
would
it.
Explain way too much.
Is this the form you choose? Boy, you know what Legend of Zelda didn't do? Legend of Zelda didn't start out by making you choose a fucking class.
Which, by the way, there are a couple questions that...
Can I get into the fucking game, please? I don't need to be asking questions about this shit before I even get to the fucking tutorial.
By the way, Alex...
It's world building! Accept it!
I'm gonna face plant Cinderella's cooch!
What?
That's what Sora looked like he was gonna do.
This was definitely a good idea. You know what was
Sora,
Alex's...
you horny bastard.
Gamer Ben, remember what Alex's official introduction to Kingdom Hearts was?
Yes. Oh, God.
It was Days.
It took about a year, didn't it?
Never forget that the first experience for this poor man was Days.
It's the worst version of Days. It's...
Well, here's the thing. Everglow made a better version of Days.
Everglow?
He's a Kingdom Hearts YouTuber.
Yeah, I know.
Through his timeline series. Look it up. It's really good.
I have to do that.
Gum. I am Virgil, and I have a noticeable cold. Yeah,
Is it the story of 358? Or no?
It has both the story and the actual gameplay of Days.
You know, the funniest thing was that when we watched the 358 Days Over 2 movie, we had the latest version of this game. We did not get the patched cutscenes, though.
Yeah, we didn't
didn't get to see the added fight.
No, we didn't. I have no idea why. Okay,
oh,
guys.
God, yeah.
Guys,
I know why. Because you had to, quote-unquote, buy it as DLC, even though it's completely free.
Oh, fuck off, Square Enix!
Well, you don't buy it. It's like, it's in DLC section, but for some reason, it's not like a free patch. You just had to just get it, which is stupid.
That is so fucking dumb.
Why isn't it? It doesn't make sense. Why isn't it a fucking patch? Oh yeah, because Square didn't really care about the movies, and they're kind of... I'm not half-assed. Some of the cutscenes are really good in those, but like... It's still the worst version of Days.
Plus, it doesn't have Christopher Lee as Diz.
Okay, even
to be fair, they got someone just as good.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Yeah, Corey Burton, who has been replacing Christopher Lee in a lot of things.
Didn't Christopher Lee say compliment him, saying that he couldn't tell the difference between his voice and the other guy?
Yeah, that was in regards to Burton's performance in the Clone Wars TV series, because Lee was brought on for the movie. Lee was like, right. Why did you... Lee was like, he sounds so similar to me, so why did you guys even bring me in?
Why the fuck?
Why even pay me to do this? I'm not gonna be in the TV show.
I just want to... Why is there a penis in the door handle?
I know.
Well, let's never forget. That's a shaft and balls.
No.
Ruined forever.
Ruined forever. It's ruined.
Oh,
you're ruining
God.
Kingdom Hearts.
First, tell me more about themselves. Press the touchpad button for first-person control. Use the left stick to walk around. Oh my!
By the way,
playing this game in first person.
By the way, Fran ended up pointing out this during his streaming of Kingdom Hearts, but basically, your talks with the during this whole thing, this whole tutorial segment, and there's a bit where, as you're talking to Tidus, Waka, and Selphie, he's saying like that. Basically, he says like, "How will you, gain experience and whatnot?" I'm not sure what choices yield you what level of experience, but I do know. But I'm like, but it is kind of important to note that.
Okay.
I remember looking up the right answers. I just don't remember.
You can't look them up.
I mean, like what the answers did.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. Complete guide to how to answer each question.
The peer pressure's real.
No. Oh, even better. Or they ask you the stupid questions of, what is your name? What is your quest? What is the capital of Assyria? Please tell me you've seen Monty Python, Ben.
Wait, what?
Have you seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Yes, it's one of my favorite movies.
Okay, choosing
you can tell Alex how amazing it is.
Okay, so choosing the first answer of each will require 50. The first 50 levels require less XP. Those beyond 50 require more. So, first, middle, and last makes every... First will make the, if you want to level up fast in early game, top answer, neutral leveling is middle, and quickly later game is the third option. By the time you reach... So by the time you reach the final world, Sora should be around level 50, so choosing to level up easier after 50 is making life difficult for no reason. Okay, so the first one is best for these.
Alrighty.
So, speaking of Square Enix, did anybody see the incident in Italian Parliament?
Nope.
Chief.
Okay, well, for your information, Kevin, this is a story that requires just a little bit of explanation.
Yes.
So, somebody in Italian Parliament, somebody who allegedly has a master's degree in cybersecurity, tweeted out login information for a conference that was going to be broadcast live on Italian TV and the internet for all to see. And somebody, some absolute legend, found that login information and played back a video. Not just any video. A video of Tifa Lockhart and Cloud Strife doing the horizontal mambo.
What?
So now that the picture of a muscular blonde man making sweet, sweet love to a muscular Asian woman is now a part of world history.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, so Cloud Strife buried his Buster Sword deep in Tifa Lockhart's Gardens of Paradise, live on Italian TV. And one of the Italian senators looked at that, he looked at it, and he just went, God.
One of the senators was fucking laughing out of his mind.
Oh yeah, the other, it was like, one of the guys thought it was fucking hilarious. One of the other guys thought it was just, and, Tifa has now become inextricably linked with Italy for reasons that a lot of people probably would rather not know.
Okay.
Is this level making you sleepy yet?
So Ben, and the first ever game that I streamed on my YouTube channel was actually based on a poll that I made on Twitter a while back, and it was Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth of all things.
I think the first game I streamed was Uncharted 2.
I don't think I haven't streamed anything before.
Well, at the very least, since I have an actual recording software that seems to work.
Hurry, Captain Sora, you have to beat up the little things.
Those are called shadows.
I thought they were BLM.
The most basic bitch, Heartless.
Yep. No, Captain America, what are you doing at the BLM rally? You can't do this.
Oh my god.
No, Captain America, no.
Thankfully, it was not Steve Rogers in the suit. That time, it was what's his name from Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yep. Oh, great. Spam bot. Go
US
away.
or something, whatever the fuck his name is.
Hey,
The best character in that show while everyone else was kind of shit.
hey, spam bot. Go fuck yourself.
Oh yeah, there's a fucking spam bot there.
Yeah, and there was one.
VYN FYI. What does that even mean?
Oi.
Report.
I'll just remove the message. Fuck you.
I just put it in.
I just
Alright.
reported it for spam.
I put him in time. I put him in.
the stairs to heaven.
There's a woman who knows all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven.
Okay, so
He gets to save the first
This
time
tutorial
in this
is taking so fucking long.
oh, you should
World
see the
building, bitch!
oh, you should see how long Persona 5's tutorial takes. Because by the time you're in the second dungeon, the tutorial is still going.
20 minutes.
Just wait
We've
till
been
it
at
gets to
this
Kingdom Hearts 2.
for 20 goddamn minutes.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be streaming that on Valentine's Day.
Can I?
Okay, so Ben, can I tell you?
Yeah.
Can I tell you something funny? When Alex and I were watching the Injustice movie,
Oh god, sure.
So I was telling like the fact that some absolute legend decided let's leak the entire movie online, and thankfully the first time I watched it, I didn't spend money on it, but unfortunately I had to get the Blu-ray for the commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That movie is garbage.
Yes, but the movie we watched afterwards was
up a story that was already okay in the comics.
Only barely okay. How do you make something that was terrible worse?
Life
By killing the fucking Flash, who played an importance in the fucking video game in the comics.
Hey, Peyton. Peyton says, ack.
What?
Peyton says, ack.
Done. It's your shadow. Oh God. Done.
Hey, Sora.
It's your dark side.
Not my dark side.
Oh my God, are you actually making me do this? He's right. His feet are right there. Can I hit his ankles, please?
No, you have to hit his hands or his head.
What is this? The old Iron King from Dark Souls 2?
Its name is Dark Side. I did a Dark Side pun, but you didn't notice.
I am many things, Kal-El. You couldn't begin to imagine half of them. But for now, I shall take the role of Executioner.
Captain America, what are you doing? Stop it!
So Ben, and I gotta tell you,
Captain America has no desire for necromancy.
So I was telling Alex about this one time, way back in 2019. Darkseid Phil decided, let's do a debunking stream while Pro Jared is facing allegations.
Oh God, I remember the Pro Jared shit. That was so dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and guess what? That was all debunked. By Jared having receipts.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was fucking great.
I do want to say something funny. I have his autograph. And you want to know why I have his autograph on?
What?
An NES copy of The Predator.
Hey, at least it's something.
I know. I have a bunch of autographs on the same cart too. Same with TNMT. I got these autographs like at SGC. It had like who did it have? Oh yeah, it had the Mega Man designer there. What year was it? Jesus. So long ago.
Virgil Pond. Why he can't jump off of this.
I remembered that it was Mars Attacks, Peyton. Nobody else does. I remember it. Don't be afraid.
Done did it.
Woo. Don't worry, you're just going to hell. And now I'm fighting Vajra and Rudra, aka the red and blue Oni.
Keep your receipts. That's how I took down a former employer. I know Alex knows about it. Yes, I do.
I do want to mention that we might get a Kingdom Hearts show announcement in April.
Oh, cool.
It's been rumored for quite a while that there was got to be like some kind of Disney Plus show, and now they've been teasing it for their big April announcement thing. But yeah, what animation style do you think Kingdom Hearts anime or show is going to be? God, I hope it's not live action.
Yeah.
God, I hope it's not live action.
This huge black thing kept me from breathing. It wasn't. This is getting homoerotic.
It sounded like Michael Ironside for some reason.
I have a 5,000 kilobit per second bitrate on this video. Why does it look like shit?
What was your hometown like? You know, where you grew up?
Looked good to me. Besides the amazing 2002 facial animation.
Oh my god, default face needs to die.
Well, I'm happy here.
Default Face needed to die years ago.
I wouldn't mind going to see it. I'd like to see it too.
Speaking of corn, if they're performing in Mississippi, you'll meet DKS3A. Okay.
Fun fact: the kid voicing Sora was the kid from what was that M Night movie? Fuck, he was the I See Dead People kid.
Yeah,
That was the Sixth Sense.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
Haley Joel Osment. His sister Emily Osment was in the was in Hannah Montana.
Ready?
What?
Yeah,
Of course, I shouldn't be surprised.
and I primarily remember Haley Joel Osment as being the kid from the Jeff Foxworthy show.
I saw him in
Emily Osment was also Gertie Giggles in the Spy Kids movies.
I also remember Haley Joel being in Forrest Gump, his first ever film.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He was Gump Jr.
Yeah.
She was also in The Kaminsky Method on Netflix. She's the weather girl in Young Sheldon, apparently.
Oh
My
God.
condolences.
Oh, and Haley Joel Osment voices Vanitas in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep and Kingdom Hearts 3.
Huh.
So good as that character, especially in BBS.
I
Two logs,
love
one cloth.
I
bro.
love how Haley Joel just decides, you know what I think playing a villain was more my speed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he just gives one of the best performances in that game.
We can't change this horrible control configuration. Wonderful. I'd really like it if X was jump.
That's how we all played it in 2002.
Yeah.
Osaka loves the circle button for jump for some reason.
Yeah, the Japanese have X as being like not the primary button for some reason.
Why?
You know, Ben. Most people know me on Twitter as that guy that apparently loves Beast Boy.
Hey, Sora, you feel lucky today?
Is that a threat?
What?
Yes.
No, the guy asked me, "You feeling lucky?" And I was like, "Is that a threat?"
Maybe it's a reference.
You feeling lucky?
Well then it would be a threat
what I'm
then, wouldn't it?
asking. Can't be too tough. You got killed by an ass.
Could be worse. He could be playing SMT and getting killed by a penis.
That's,
God.
isn't that Tidus? Isn't that Tidus from fucking Final Fantasy X? I think it is.
It kind of looks like him.
I'm pretty sure it's him.
Let's run away quickly before he starts laughing at us.
Oh, Tidus. By the way, Tidus is not voiced by James Arnold Taylor in this game.
Thank fucking God. I love that man. I love his voice roles, but dear God, that was a terrible, terrible performance.
Oh, it could be worse. The
To be
Japanese
fair, the
performance.
laughing in context makes sense. He isn't doing a real laugh.
Well, here's the thing. The Japanese performance is actually worse.
What?
What the fuck?
I'm serious
What?
about that. I've heard the Japanese performance, and it's awful.
No! Wait, Dun, go back to the tree room. You need to grab the cloth.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was background. I don't...
My stream's behind, so...
Yeah, I'm a little... Yeah, my stream's a little behind, too, but...
I love-
Just a heads up.
Baden says, I love Space Pants. Yes, it is FFX Tidus as a kid, and Waka Waka, and Selfie from Final Fantasy VIII.
Yeah, Waka in this game is voiced by D. Bradley Baker and not a guy who wants you to bite his shiny metal ass.
Right, my shiny metal ass.
or that Joker voice that you hate oh so much.
Oh, dear God.
Oh,
Hey,
Bender-
Dun, why so
Bender-
serious?
Bender as the Joker. No, 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 no.
Bender is the Joker? That sounds incredible.
it is. It's hilarious.
If it was Bender's voice as the Joker, sure, but not... Like, the voice they had him do was fucking awful. The voice they had for Batman in that movie was terrible.
And yet at Bruce Greenwood is somehow able to reprise Batman in Young Justice in every season.
Oh dear God, why? Is somebody at that fucking studio a masochist?
You do know that the ADR director is the same guy who does the DC AMU films from Batman Bad Blood throughout.
Oh God, that explains it.
You know, I want to mention something funny. So we were talking about Persona a tiny bit earlier. For some reason, Persona 4 just doesn't run on the Steam Deck.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, for some reason it stutters with the anime cutscenes, and I'm like, is this an issue with my PC, or does the game legitimately not do anime?
Someone looked into it, and it might be because it has this form of DRM.
Is it the what you call it, the Novo?
I don't know. It just says third-party DRM on the Steam page. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm sure someone knows.
Well, Sega needs to go ahead and nut up and release a fucking Switch version then.
They apparently are reportedly planning to make Persona a multi-platform series instead of just a PlayStation one, but we'll see on that.
Speaking of Switch ports, guess which game series' Switch port is not looking too good?
Kingdom Hearts.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's either gonna be Kingdom Hearts or Grand Theft Auto, and both of those look kind of shitty.
Oh yeah, that's right. But Grand Theft Auto has a point over Kingdom Hearts because it's not actually Cloud.
Yeah. So that. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, for some retarded reason, Square Enix, rather than releasing physical cartridges for Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and, all this shit.
Every Kingdom Hearts game plus the movies.
Yeah. Rather than releasing physical, Oh, you found my fucking high potion! Why didn't you give it to me before I gathered all this shit up, Kyrie?
Oh my god, my dad's dog will not shut up.
Kyrie's home is out there somewhere, right?
Woof.
Could be.
Your dog going bow wow.
But how long will the route take us?
You were saying, Dun?
Okay, so for some reason they made the Kingdom Hearts versions on the Switch a cloud-based version, and they fucking suck. They stutter and shit, and it's like, guys,
I haven't really thought about it.
even if it was just a download-only title, it would be better than fucking Cloud. Don't stream this shit.
Doom Eternal's download only, and that runs pretty great.
No. Now I'm imagining Cloud out in that one Egoraptor or skit where he's just cutting himself. He's like, I am my own monster. And then Vincent's like, and that's why it's the best game ever.
To go out there and find out.
Yeah,
okay, so from what I've gathered so far,
Please tell me you've seen that at one, Alex.
No. From what I've gathered so far, these three chuckle fucks here washed up on this island and have
actually Cloud Sora and Riku are from Destiny Islands. It's just Kairi. Sora, Riku.
Not from here.
Yeah, Kairi's from Radiant
Don't
Garden,
spoil it.
as I've established in my Birth by Sleep stream that I did a while ago.
Their destinies become intertwined.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Louis Anderson also died a couple of days ago as well.
Yeah.
I was not particularly familiar with Louis Anderson.
You know, if you guys like rumors, apparently the reason why the Switch versions aren't actually ports is because Nintendo won't pay for Square to make the ports, and Square's too stubborn to make them. But Disney wants them on the console in some way. So like,
it's a one button. It's one fucking button in Unreal Engine.
Kingdom Hearts 3, I can understand because they would need to go through and polish it up, and that would be difficult to some extent. But like with the fucking Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, there's no excuse for this.
No, they
There is
were on the
no-
fucking
really
PS2. Let me
There
see,
really
KYMOUSE.
Oh my god!
From Disney. Woo!
Oh, by the way,
what's
oh, by
Donald
the way,
Duck doing
Alex-
in my fucking Final Fantasy game?
By the way, Alex, you may want to mute the game audio for Halloween Town because I've been receiving copyright claims for that at World's Music.
I've got it mixed all the way down so that we're over top of it. If they want to try and give me shit over that, and I have plenty of recourse.
Come at me, Disney! Come at me!
Come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro. As said
Come at
by
me, copyright orders! You don't scare me!
as said by Josh Keaton.
So Donald Duck is now freaking out for some fucking reason.
By the way, you want to know what
For some reason, the king is gone.
You want to know what Just a Pancake did with Donald Duck? The text-to-speech dialogue for Donald Duck is reduced to just quack with subtitles below, and Goofy's dialogue is literally from that one Hitler clip that people like to use.
9999999.
Not that one. Not that one from
The
Inglourious
downfall
Basterds.
one?
Yeah.
You wanna know what I got in the mail? I got Scott the Woz stickers.
Oh, you want to know what I got in the mail?
Depression?
No, I got
Oh,
I got a really sweet Smith & Wesson Extreme Ops knife. They don't make them anymore, but I was able to get one on eBay, hey, from the first production run, and for $15.
Nice.
Friend of mine brought one to jiu-jitsu class, and I decided I needed to have one for myself. It's really fucking neat. It's like you put your thumb or finger on the open assist thing, you flick your wrist, and the blade's just out there. It's really fucking cool, and it's a nice replacement and carry for me while I try and figure out where the fuck I put my other Smith & Wesson knife that I usually carry with me.
Oh, so Ben, and this coming Saturday, Alex and I are going to be doing Land Before Time and on Python the Holy Grail, as I've told you.
Right.
It was kind of more to fit into a theme of doing dinosaur-related movies since we're doing the Jurassic films after that. But of course, Alex didn't want to do a double feature last week because apparently I somehow gave him a computer virus.
Yeah,
Nine!
I'm still... Yeah, like Kevin had COVID last week, and then I caught something on Friday.
No, I had COVID 2 weeks ago.
Okay, well, that's how long it usually takes. That's how long it usually takes to set in. So you gave me COVID via the internet.
Somehow?
Yeah.
The 5G, they're rotting our brains.
Oh, and by the way, hey Alex, if you parry certain attacks from various enemies, you'll get tech points that help with experience gain.
Okay.
Some absolute legend decided to literally, and I shit you not, literally just sit there and grind out his stuff until he was level 1, until he was max level on Destiny Islands.
Level 99.
Yeah, I was just like, what?
Imagine how easy the game would be up to that point.
And I'm going all the way.
How long did that take? Didn't that take days to do?
I would imagine it took days.
In that time, you could have finished the fucking game.
I don't think he wanted to finish the game. I think he wanted
To be the very best, like no one ever was.
To catch them was his real test. To
Train them is my cause.
He wanted to do a Cartman from the World of Warcraft episode.
I think somebody else ended up doing something similar, but with Kingdom Hearts 2. But I think
I've heard of that.
But I'm like, that's not the same.
Oh no, I remember. Someone did that with fucking Roxas.
And I imagine Roxas was able to tap Axel all in one hit, and then he just disintegrated.
Okay, what are we calling the raft?
No, he disintegrated. Wait, you want me to name the raft?
I'm at. You guys can vote.
I vote.
Madden 08. Madden 08.
I vote. Oh. I vote Tobey Maguire. No, wait, Bully Maguire. Or however much of that you can fit.
I think that would fit.
Yeah, I said how much, or rather, how much of that, or rather.
Oh, and I'll spell it out. I'll spell it out for you. I'll spell it out. Done. Oh, you're typing something already. Of course you're going for the titty. Titty. That.
What did he do?
Okay, done. I'll spell it out for you. Are you ready?
Okay.
End.
No. No. Bully McGuire. Bully McGuire.
Yeah.
Hey. I know. Hang on. I know. Gex.
Oh, Gex. The Gex. We're calling it the Gex.
The Gex.
I prefer Bully McGuee.
Bully McGuee.
We're calling it the Gex Master.
The Gex.
Oh, Ben, you want to know something that Alex and I are working on?
Sure.
Alex, would you care to tell him, or do you want me to tell him?
Go ahead, because I have no idea what you're talking about at the moment.
It's our collaborative project.
Oh yeah, no, I've been showing him parts of that. I've also been forcing him to read the new chapter of Captain Rogers and the Wonder Woman every week.
Oh, help me, please! No!
I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do.
No! I can't read anymore!
There's a new chapter of it coming out tonight, by the way.
You still haven't read my Death Battle story.
Well, to be fair, I know nothing about Kingdom Hearts.
That's fair. You can't actually. I mean, wait. Technically it's Days. You know about Days mostly. Whatever. Yeah.
Here's the thing about Days.
If I win.
Its plot feels like they wanted a prequel story, but they didn't want anything they needed to reference.
The winner gets to share.
They would need to reference in a later re-release of Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay, on my count.
So Shion became exist.
3, 2, 1,
Oh,
go!
Yeah, you're supposed to race this. Yeah, you gotta attack this.
Hey! Hey! Bullshit! Bullshit game! I am not. Of course they'd make me do a fucking platforming race with these floaty fucking clown shoes on.
You'll be.
You know, it's a good question. Why the fuck does Sora have big fucking shoes? How big are his feet?
He has size 13 feet on a size 4 body.
He just takes off his feet. It's bigger than the size of a hobbit's foot.
Well, you do know that the reason why they made it that way is so that it didn't look so jarring when Elijah Wood is supposed to be shorter than John Rhys Davies.
We're not in Lord of the Rings here.
No Lord of the Rings. We are playing the game on GameCube.
You had to have passed me to get by here. How did you get past me? I didn't see you. All right, we're naming the raft High Wind.
Power of Darkness.
We don't get to call it the Gex Master. We're calling it the High Wind, apparently.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wow, you lost and didn't even save before doing it?
Where would he be able to save?
There's a save point. I just...
okay.
You fucked up.
I don't really...
You fucked up.
No. You gotta do the Abe Lincoln bit from that one skit.
How do I load? How does I load game?
You gotta
go to the save point and load, I think. Wouldn't you lose progress, though? Because I'm pretty sure you didn't save beforehand, so...
Yeah, but I don't... I don't really care about what I name the fucking raft.
Yeah. Neither did Riku.
It's important to the rest of the game.
Why is it important to the rest of the game?
Because.
Okay, fine. I'll go back and reload.
No, I would.
You're really gonna keep doing that until you win.
Every Kingdom Hearts fan does this. This is tradition.
I'm not a Kingdom Hearts fan.
Well, too fucking bad you will be.
Yeah, well, guess what? I finished that stream series a long time ago.
Nice.
And guess what? I got an ultimate weapon, and I beat all the optional bosses.
I need to check if that Dreamcast is back up in stock. No, not yet. Ugh. I'm buying Alex a Dreamcast so he can fucking add burn discs onto it.
Yeah.
And you know, since I could see the merits of OBS, I may consider going back and redoing some of the playthroughs I've done a while ago.
Where the hell is the save point? Oh,
it's
there's
in the
save point.
So, Alex, how do you feel about the game? How do you feel about the quality? How do you feel about the 16:9 aspect ratio on a game that came out in 2002?
About the same I felt about the 16:9 aspect ratio in Sonic Adventure.
You mean Sonic Adventure 1?
Oh, yeah. Well, that is
you realize
Sonic
Adventure 1 didn't have 16:9, right?
I have it in 16:9.
That's weird because on PlayStation Network...
I was playing it on PC.
I didn't have it on 16:9.
That's kind of stupid. How do I load game?
Do I
have to go back to the main menu?
Push circle? I'm trying to remember if it's Kingdom Hearts 2 rules or if it's different.
I think it's different.
Yeah, I think you might have to go back to the main menu.
Okay, that's bullshit. So
I think Kingdom Hearts 2 is different.
Okay, so if I don't win this time around, I'm just gonna say fuck it.
Meanwhile, I'm fighting.
Fair enough.
Meanwhile, I'm fighting the shadow of my true self.
What does that even mean?
You've never played Persona 4, have you?
Oh, I haven't yet. I have it on my Vita though. My hacked Vita.
Oh, nice. I'm skipping mission.
The hacked Vita, where you have all of Doctor Who as well.
I'm skipping mission 9.
Oh yeah, all the audio stories are on that thing.
Yeah, I need to get a hacked Vita, or I need to get a Vita and hack it.
Yeah, I recommend it. Kind of godly. Just make sure you get a beefy SD card, a micro one.
Man, I have a 512 gigabyte micro SD card in my phone.
Nice.
And I have like 100. I have a 500 gigabyte one in my Switch and stuff like that.
So, Alex, would you care to tell Ben about your experience with the DC animated movie universe?
Oh dear fucking god! Die in a fire, or you words I can't fucking say on this website.
Hey,
which animated universe are we talking about?
Hey, Judas Contract, Justice League vs. Titans, Judas Contract,
And
Reign of the Supermen get to live, and Throne of Atlantis get to live.
Throne of Atlantis, aka the like one of exactly 3 movies that you can watch without the rest of the universe interfering with it.
Like Judas Contract?
Yeah, well, like Judas Contract. Judas Contract is kind of falls down because it doesn't have enough backing it up.
Well, to be fair, it's more of a self-contained story than, you know...
I mean, they turned something that was supposed to be like a longer story into a self-contained story, so meh.
What would you have wanted from Judas Contract? Because Judas Contract is kind of simple.
I would have wanted them to do what the TV show did, but better.
Oh. Should I shamelessly plug my thing?
Yes.
Don't you dare.
I kind of did that. Or rather, I've been doing that. How do you feel about my version of the Judas Contract?
Hey, I got a seagull egg.
You're gonna eat a baby?
That's considered food in this world, Alex. I don't care how many times I fail this secret mission. I need to be motivated.
A seagull egg?
I didn't know you could climb trees in this.
Okay, Alex.
Climb soar monkey.
Would you care to tell Ben? Would you care to tell Ben one of the more intriguing aspects of my version of the Judas Contract?
Your version of the Judas Contract. Heck, well, that depends on which version of your version of the Judas Contract. Heck, weren't you
the one
working
that's
on
currently on FF.net.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So basically, Kevin has done some switcheroony.
What do you mean?
Just tell him.
Okay, well, basically, Beast Boy is no longer a central character in the story. Damien is. And, Damien...
Actually.
What?
I'm joking, continue.
So yeah, Damien is a central character in the story. Damien kind of takes Beast Boy's place in the story, but he also, takes Terra's place, kind of.
Terra from Kingdom Hearts or Terra from Teen Titans?
Teen Titans, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, the blonde.
I know,
the blonde Chuck. Alright.
I'm gonna eat Pringles.
Alright, so tell him... So, what other aspect would you say is unique about my version of the Judas Contract?
Well, like I said, Damien... Damien and Terra switching, Terra isn't the traitor.
Yep.
Is it a personalized copy like all the personalized copies of Mario 64?
Right.
You remember that meme where there was all these personalized copies of Mario 64?
Was there anything else you wanted to tell him?
I don't remember anything else.
Really? Not even the fact that Superboy is on the team?
Oh, yeah.
And not Jonathan Kent? It's instead Connor? So my version of Connor and Damien are
Okay,
the
this-
super sons.
This time we're sailing upon the good ship Toby McGuee.
How about the Gex group?
No, the Gex lost last time.
Oh, and you sure there's not
You
one
better
other
not fucking
aspect?
lose.
You sure there's not one other aspect worth noting, Alex? About the team arrangement?
Oh, Beast Boy is the leader, so...
And also, he's already paired with Raven.
Yep. Shit.
When did we start racing? Dun-dun-dun-dun.
What music are you singing?
Mario Kart Double Dash.
Which one? Or rather, which
The,
track?
the intro music. The one on GameCube. There's no second Double Dash.
No, I was talking about which track in that game.
Oh, the opening one. The
Oh,
one in
so-
the intro.
Oh, so just that?
Ah, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
That just seems kind of basic.
It's a classic. It's been in my head for decades.
So, Ben, basically... And also, I am jotting out a Terror of Trigon story arc where Beast Boy is more of a center character, or along with Raven, and Connor is kind of taking up. Connor to Damien is kind of taking up the whole being a big brother kind of thing, even though he's technically younger. Alex, I'm sure
You know,
can
Dan,
get-
with how badly you're doing here, you're going to hate the way the world.
Probably. Okay. I'm gonna go through this one more time.
3 hours later. Alex is still trying to beat.
500 different attempts.
Alex is still trying to beat.
Guns like grow this massive fucking beard.
So in the DCAMU, Starfire is the leader of the Titans, as opposed to either my suggestion or
The
Night
canon
King.
one, yeah.
What about Gohan? I'm joking.
So Ben, what do you think of the idea of Beast Boy being the leader of the Titans?
I feel like he's too incompetent to be that.
You do realize he led the Outsiders in Young Justice, right?
He did?
Yeah, he has
I'm thinking of-
charisma.
I've only known Beast Boy from the fucking 2000s show.
Yeah, he has led the Titans before in the comics.
I'm not too familiar with the comics version, if I'm being honest.
This version
I do
is
want to
more
share
or less
this, though.
is more or less something similar to the 03 version, but we actually got his backstory in the comics as opposed to 03, which is just like we don't show the actual tragic aspect of Beast Boy's character, which the DCAMU does show.
Right.
I wish everybody involved with the DCAMU a very polite die.
Even Brandon Suho?
No.
Oh, do you know that Del
What about-
Toro is making a Pinocchio movie on Netflix?
Guillermo del Toro.
Why?
With Ian McGregor as Jiminy Cricket!
What the fuck?
Why?
Yes!
Why?
Praise it.
I've turned
Run from it, it'll arrive just the same.
I've turned into Mindy from Buttons and Mindy. So basically, even though Terra is supposed to be the Terra has kind of become the deuteragonist of the Judas Contract story. Damien's the protagonist, and Superboy is the tritagonist.
Right.
Sora, can you jump up on there the first time? Thank you.
Oh shit, that
And
Pinocchio movie's claymation! Yes.
Okay, that's actually probably going to be pretty good.
Oh, yes.
Alex,
yes.
you forgot to tag the star. You forgot to tag the star.
No,
You didn't tag the star!
I'm not racing.
Oh.
Oh, you were just practicing?
Yeah, that was a dry run.
Okay, that makes sense. So... By the way, did you know that you could, that with the powers of clipping, you could you could try jumping on top of that rock and make it just disintegrate?
No, I didn't. I did not.
It's hilarious. Oh, and tell Ben, you can tell Ben one of the aspects that you enjoyed about my version of Judas Contract in the recent chapter that I'm jotting out.
If I win, I'm captain. And
Alex?
Hang on. I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone.
He's in the zone. He's in the
Okay.
zone.
With Bully McGwee?
Oh my god! I'm already behind! No! No, 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 no! Bully McGwee! I have to make it for Bully McGwee! I have to make it!
Bully McGree.
No! No, I'm losing! I'm losing! Bully McGwee, no!
Oh my god.
No.
No, Bully McGwee! Bully McGwee, no. No. No, oh, fuck it.
Uh,
Oh, it's the fucking
getting-
high wind.
Alex.
No, you're getting better. Do it again.
Alex, just be thankful that in Kingdom Hearts 2, the platforming is not as...
Fuck it, I'm taking the raft on my own. Fuck y'all. God damn it, I don't know how to sail.
Okay. So Ben, one thing that Alex has me do, for the most part, is just jot out character dialogue, out of which I'm like, oh god. He's
Bully-
not writing, Alex, you're not writing for a silent action movie.
Bully McGwee, I'm sorry.
He failed.
I have
No, we're not doing this again. We're not putting him through this torment.
He has to do it.
No, he doesn't.
It's his trial.
Would you say that it's his trial by fire?
Yes.
Ah!
It's his trial by heart.
Ah!
Quiet.
The fucking game.
What happened?
The camera misjudged my. Make me misjudge my fucking distance.
Yeah, the camera in this game isn't exactly,
The camera is not my friend.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, I've got friends on the other side.
I know I haven't tagged the checkpoint.
Come on, that's an
Just-
awful pun.
Let me lose the race with dignity. Don't make me go all the way back there.
I got Riku
No, it's
was
making
just
you
walking
go.
there.
It's making you go all the way back there.
Yeah, you have to hit the star.
So, Alex, explain to Ben why you thought that Beast Boy is an adequate leader.
Well, he's got charisma and he's got that that sort of catch you off guard, or goofy Captain Jack Sparrow kind of attitude.
So he's Johnny Depp. except not as expensive.
He also doesn't have like the chaotic neutral attitude. He's probably more of like a chaotic good guy.
Yeah.
You know, that reminds me, they're apparently making a new Pirates movie.
Yeah, without Johnny Depp, no, that ain't gonna fucking work. Captain Jack is the main character.
The writer for that film says he has a script where Johnny Depp is in it, and one where he
Captain Jack Sparrow was a side character in the first Pirates of the Caribbean. Then they made him the main character because everybody loved him in the first movie.
I'm just saying, it's like, he's the fucking protagonist at this point.
Well, like I said, he is a protagonist.
Well, you can't really do Pirates of the Caribbean, and was I
remember Stephen
successful in
Krozik. I remember Stephen Krozik talking about how Pirates of the Caribbean was a quote-unquote accidental success. And of course, or as one part of his review that I feel didn't age all that well, was him talking about how Johnny Depp's personal life is, well, you know, not something that should affect his performance in this movie.
1 seagull egg, 3 mushrooms, 2 coconuts, 3 fish.
Yeah.
Fill this up with drinking water, not from the ocean.
Remember that all-female reboot of Pirates they tried to do, and it just crashed and burned?
Yeah, that was never gonna fucking happen.
I remember
that
all-female reboot of Ghost. I remember that all-female reboot of Ghostbusters.
We don't talk about that.
Unfortunately, I had the displeasure of seeing it in theaters.
I had the displeasure of watching that. Period. I got it for. I wound up getting that movie for free, and you know, it's
not worth a penny.
No, it is. It clogs up my fucking Vudu library. No, I didn't want to use that!
Oh, and Ben, you want to know who Alex's favorite character in my writing has been?
Who?
Superboy.
Superboy's cool.
I'm sure Alex never imagined himself liking Connor Kent.
Are you assuming that Dunn is a Connor? Like coward? I don't know. I'm tired.
Well, I think I feel like Alex has said that he has more of a preference of Jonathan.
I used to. Then they fucked him up.
Yep, and they made him an obligatory gay character.
Superboy's gay?
Have you not heard that?
No.
He gets with this pink-haired guy who has selective intangibility as his superpower.
Okay, I've heard of that one. I thought you meant Connor Kent was gay now.
Not Connor.
No.
They aren't even doing anything with Connor in the comics.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Connor.
Connor's lucky if anybody remembers he fucking exists these days.
Has he been retconned out of existence again?
Well, no, Connor had... Oh, and in Young Justice Season 4, Connor had quote-unquote died.
I heard about that. Wasn't he actually still alive or something?
Yeah, he's actually still alive.
What a twist!
And Beast Boy is currently going through a somewhat depression state that may or may not be familiar to those who have seen Avengers Endgame. At least,
I wonder if that's a coincidence.
At least the way I'm seeing it. Obviously, he's not, fattening up like Fat Thor, but you get the idea. They're deconstructing him despite not needing to, and McGann's depression arc didn't even last all that long. Because as Emery and Jean were just like, yeah, we gotta do something about this quick. And even though Beast Boy has a metahuman counselor on his team, he doesn't pick up on the obvious signs. And Dinah friggin' Lance who went out of her way to counsel the team after McGann's psychic outburst in Season 1, doesn't even lift a finger or to see if there's anything wrong with Gar or the Outsiders, noticing the fact that Cassie has been leading the team more. Or
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts if I would just be able to pick them the fuck up. Hey.
Don't be such a coconut head.
So yeah. Yeah, Young Justice Season 4 is not looking too good. I get the impression they may want Beast Boy to die. A more undignified death than he did in Justice League Dark Apocalypse War.
Nobody died a good death in Justice League Dark Apocalypse War.
Tell him how we reacted to Superboy's death in that movie.
I believe the words "fuck" and "off" were used repeatedly.
No, I was just repeatedly going, "No! Boo! Boo! Boo!"
I'm looking that shit up. I don't remember, but I remember watching it.
Oh my god, it's awful. It's so fucking awful. You should see our unofficial commentary on that.
Batwoman die at least.
Yeah, but I'm like, so did Barbara, and Barbara's death was even more undignified.
Oh, the Superboy just gets his neck cracked. It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So stupid.
The only death worse than that was the one where the Flash just fucking stood there in Injustice.
He just stood there, menacingly.
He just stood there wanting to die.
Yeah, it was like Spider-Man just stood there, waiting for the Flash to get his head cut off.
Yeah, fun fact, Yuri Lowenthal voiced the Flash and Mirror Master in that film.
I was gonna say something, I don't remember. Kevin, are you a Kingdom Hearts fan?
I have all the games, so yes.
I have all the games, and no.
I actually show you a project me and people were working on. Yay.
Cool.
Some list of stories, but it's not all the stories yet. We got plans. Do you like? I'll give you a hint though. Do you like the multiverse?
Well, one idea we had in our little DC Marvel insanity was potentially doing a Spider-Verse story with a pretense of No Way Home.
Yes, that may or may not wind up becoming something that we do. Probably will.
A Goku Spider-Man?
Alex, tell the comedic idea I had for that at Colette, for that part.
Miguel and Miles just pointing at each other, and then then Spider-Man from the Tilly series shows up
for no reason, and he tries to summon Leopardon.
Leopardon.
No, it's pronounced. No, he pronounces it Leopardon. Alex, I've watched the clips of the show.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin, are you also a fan of Death
2
Battle?
mushrooms, 3 fish.
I've been lukewarm towards Ben Singer and Chad.
How do I get this fucking fish?
And by the way, the writing of Edward Elric in that Death Battle versus Aang, they kind of made him very out of character.
Well, yeah, it's almost like Rooster Teeth has a grudge against somebody.
I don't think that's intentional.
No.
It depends on the series. Plus, Rooster Teeth doesn't really have a hands-on approach with Death Battle.
Actually, they do.
Rooster Teeth owns Death Battle.
Besides that one Red vs. Blue episode where they got that delayed because of some stupid shit. What was it? Oh yeah, the recasting and delay of one series.
Ruby?
No, it was the Red vs. Blue Zero when they had to recast someone because they turned out to be A creep?
Oh
Or
wow!
whatever.
Someone in Rooster Teeth had skeletons in their closet, and it's not Vic Mignogna. What a
That's
right.
surprise!
What a
What
shock!
a fucking surprise!
Allow
What a
me to put
shocker.
on my
Ooh.
surprised face.
I hadn't seen Aang versus that Edward in so long.
Yeah,
Remember
and
it being
here's the
just
thing.
okay.
Alejandro Saab can't do an Edward voice. His Edward voice is awful.
Mhm.
Like, not
Yeah.
even close to the original.
You and I can do better Edward Elric voices. I can do a better Edward Elric voice with my voice.
come here and say that to
my.
my face!
I am not short!
I'm fun-sized!
And now I won't drink that milk!
I've seen the recent one though, Samata versus Popeye.
Oh, Saitama versus Popeye was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, the probably the all-time best episode I ever made, and which is impressive for me to say since my top has always been Goku versus Superman. God, that's such a
That battle was bullcrap, but
The,
Nah.
at the very least, it had one of the most cosmic finales in all of Death Battle.
Where
That's the most
hell-
iconic moments in Death Battle history. Just it's so good.
Where are the fucking mushrooms?
If they ever make a third Goku versus Superman, God, I don't know how they'll top it.
Mario, did you steal all the goddamn
They
mushrooms?
literally, with Goku versus Superman, and there's no need to make another one.
Yeah. I
There
know,
was no-
I know, Ben.
There was
it is
no need to
old.
make another one, but of course they had to make another one because people wanted it to see how would Superman fare against Super Saiyan God Goku. And guess
be
what?
fair,
The
to
result
be-
was the fucking same.
To be fair, that
Oh, and-
episode was done because the higher ups at Screw Attack at the time went to Ben. It's like, hey, can you use all these unused ideas plus Super Saiyan God to make a new episode? And Ben was
And-
like, sure, why not?
And the thing is that their understanding of Superman is really bad.
Yeah.
Because they think that Superman is this unstoppable dude who never fails at anything, when his failures are what define him!
There.
I've come to see the door to this.
I'm pretty sure that was kind of the point. Like, he holds back, and they made that clear in
This
the
world
episode.
has been
and the
connected.
research.
What are you talking
He
about?
always holds back. If he didn't, he'll just crumble everything.
Darkness, soon to be completely eclipsed.
But yeah, besides that, I know Ben in the he had this old 100 Days of Death Battle blog that's
Huh?
gone
Hey.
now, but in it, I remember.
Where did you come
I remember-
All
Sora,
I remember-
Not yet.
All
Sora,
there went
I'm
all that
right there with you,
progress.
buddy.
On the door.
I gotta redo all that again because
Oh, nice
Virgil,
creepy old dude in the fucking cave. Oh, I hope it's.
So very
There's
I
Virgil
hope it's
mode.
not. I hope it's not the guy from House of Cards.
understands.
Because Virgil mode is really, really hard.
Well, you'll see. I'm gonna get out and learn what's out there.
A meaningless effort.
Run, Sora! Run from the pedo! Run!
Knows nothing, can understand.
You,
Nothing.
mean- but it's Billy Zane. It's not Richard Epcar.
Kevin Spacey. Are you thinking of Kevin
Kev-
Spacey?
We were talking about Kevin Spacey, the guy from House of Cards.
Well, Kevin Spacey isn't in this game. It's Billy Zane voicing.
I know, it's Billy Zane's only performance, unfortunately.
Yeah, because they ran out of budget with Kingdom Hearts 2.
No, I think it was like some controversy that Disney didn't like with Billy Zane, and they just booted
Might
him
have just
off.
been a scheduling conflict. Who knows?
Whatever the reason, he's no longer allowed to
Lord.
voice the character, which is stupid. That reminds me, I don't know why, but I was looking up Lego Dimension prices for the playsets out of curiosity.
Oh
The
god.
Sonic one's over $100.
Oh god. I saw
The
it at a
Doctor Who
discount.
one is $91.
I saw some of those at a discount store once, and they were only like a couple of percent off. They were only like 30% off, and I was like, I don't really care. And now I wish
should've
I'd bought
bought 'em.
them. Yeah.
It's the Infinity prices are pretty good. It's Lego Dimensions that are just ugh.
Yeah, that sucks because I bought a bunch of Disney Infinity stuff. I'm thinking it'd go up in price after it got discontinued. But hey, I
I
got
will
them for
never
like
forgive them for killing of Volume 4.
I got like all of Disney Infinity Star Wars for like $10, so it's not like I was out a whole lot of money. Where's the other fucking mushroom?
We could have had like a story mode where you could use all of the characters and have interactions between Aladdin and Yoda.
Well, they should have, but they didn't.
And yet, and the funny thing is like, another thing is that Alex was not too keen on me wanting Damien in our collaborative thing.
And you actually wound up making him one of my favorite characters.
Somehow.
Well, you actually put effort into making him something other than a smug cunt. So.
Yes, things that... Oh, and speaking of words that can't be said, and there was a Twitch stream where DSP accidentally said the N-word, and he got his ass banned. And of course, when he gets when Twitch ends up sending him the email explaining why he was banned, he's like, I never use hateful slurs.
Ben.
Shows a montage of him saying various...
Yes.
Shows a montage of him saying various hateful slurs throughout his career.
Tell Kevin about the thing that happened.
What thing? You have to be specific.
Okay, you know how you were always getting banned off of Twitter?
Yes.
Do you remember what happened?
Oh yes. Okay, there's one account. I think this is like my second account, right? Bernie made a tweet in response to Trump on something. I forget what it was. He quote tweeted Trump and said, "I'm going to beat you." And I decided to reply to it, and I said, "Didn't you just have a heart attack?" 3 minutes later, not even 3 minutes later, I got banned for, and I quote, terroristic threats.
That actually wasn't what I was thinking, but that's funny too. No, I was thinking about this is the stuff.
It gets funnier though. Like later that day, it was confirmed that he did have a heart attack.
Sora, let's take the ride
Now,
and go.
let's
Just kidding.
that's actually good context for what I was gonna say. Remember what happened?
So what thing were you referring to?
You remember the one time that I got suspended from Twitter?
But now I'm ready.
You remember
that?
that?
I forget the reason though.
Oh yeah, I told Ethan Klein was like complaining, saying is like, "Oh, I've got the same body type of shit as Joe Rogan," and I said, "And if I punched Joe Rogan in the stomach, I'd hurt my hand. If I punched you in the stomach, think you'd hurt, you know, you'd get bruised, you know."
Shit.
And then I got suspended for that, and I sent them a strongly worded thing, you know, saying this wasn't a threat, this is a hypothetical. And they were like, "Oh, sorry, this is our bad, bro. You can have your account back."
What?
If only that were the same with my main account. Out when Chrissy Rubin ended up getting my account banned and for calling out her bullshit.
No. Fucking amazing.
It's in regards to Quentin Flynn's recent allegations.
We need that key or we're doomed, so go to Traverse Town and find Leon. He's looking for the president's daughter. Well, it says Leon.
Actually, it's Squall.
Yeah,
he's going by... Oh, and Leon the Squall in Kingdom Hearts 1 and only in Kingdom Hearts 1 is voiced by David Boreanaz. And unfortunately, he kind of sucks.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Compared to Doug Erholtz, yes. Who is objectively better as Squall.
Yeah, it's like, you know, go find Leon. He's looking for the president's daughter in Traverse Town.
Hey, remember when the director of Logan was going to make a Boba Fett film, and then they canceled it months later?
And then they made the Book of Boba Fett instead, and what's his fucking name? Who plays Boba Fett in that show? Tamir Morrison. Tamir Morrison was saying, like, you know, this isn't Boba Fett, and rather than listening to the guy who's been playing the character on and off for the last 20 years on film and TV. They just decided to completely shit all over Boba Fett's character and their own writing and shit like that.
I've been hearing so many mixed things. I know so many people that like it, but so many people that hate it. But everyone seemingly agrees that episode 3 was shit.
Yeah. Well, there's this whole thing where, like, Boba Fett gets spat out of the Sarlacc because he's wearing his armor. And he's wearing his armor in one of those episodes. And then he says, I gotta go get my armor back. Never mind the fact that he was wearing his armor when he got spat out of the Sarlacc.
Ooh.
There's also that...
Yeah,
there's also that, the episode with the Power Rangers biker gang, which is kind of fucking dumb.
Episode 3. That was episode 3. Everyone hated that episode, even the people who liked the show.
Yeah, and then there's that hot tomboy character, who like, the SJWs were, like, trying to say, hey, oh, people, toxic men will complain about this, and all I had to say to that was...
Like...
Did you say hot tomboy?
I'm like, what about Gina Carano? They're like, oh, she doesn't count.
Yeah, they were like, what about Gina Carano? I was like, it's
not like... I remember
she
was seen on set for the show. I wonder if that meant anything.
It's not like Cara Dune was one of the most beloved characters in The Mandalorian or anything.
And of course, there was this one idiot who was saying, like, oh, Gina Carano was never a good actress.
That aged badly.
Yeah, Gina Carano,
I believe, multi-million-dollar movie deal.
Are you perhaps mistaking Gina Carano for Ronda Rousey?
In Mortal Kombat 9? Or
and
not
also
9, 11?
And also Fast and Furious, and also every movie she's ever fucking been in. Like, Gina Carano can act fucking circus. What the fuck? Gina Carano... Oh, like,
hang on, can we talk about why Pluto is a dog, but then Goofy is also a dog, but can walk on 2 feet and talk?
Why is this? Why did we drop out of a thing? What relevance do Sora and Goofy have to this? Goofy and Donald have to this. I know they're party members. Oh, you weren't
paying attention. King Mickey is off doing his own bullshit, and they're going to go try and find him.
I know that, but why do we keep flashing between those two plots?
Because we need to have the plot.
We need to have filler.
Oh no, the rat.
We need to know what's happening on the other side of the fucking universe.
Sora, dinner's ready. Come on down. Sora.
Put it down. Maisie.
Why can't anything be a fucking square? Squares are easy.
That's what.
Are you saying this company isn't being made by a Square?
For a company that has Square in their name, there's nothing Square here.
Oh, yeah, that was Sora's mom's only appearance in the franchise.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
never going to appear again.
She's still waiting for him to get his dinner.
You know what would be great is if this would... I can't...
Oh, by the way, you know how long Sora's mom's been waiting for him to come back?
I'm not actually hitting anything, what the fuck?
A whole year.
The baby wood sword doesn't hurt.
Yeah, the dinky wooden sword isn't gonna do anything.
Why did you give me
this?
this?
Just run around until something happens.
Why did you give me this useless fucking weapon, guys?
Isn't there a theory that Sora's parents are fucking dead after the events of Kingdom Hearts 1?
Probably, but there's a theory that everybody's fucking dead at some point in time. There's a theory that Ash Ketchum is in a fucking coma for the first episode of Pokemon.
I kind of want context for Sora's parents. Maybe that show will give us more context.
I doubt that. Just like
not even like a small cameo.
Just like how the world ends with you doesn't have its original cast, as the Kingdom Hearts show will not have its original cast come back.
Oh yeah, well like oh yeah, Sora's parents only appear in Sora's mom only appears in this game.
Fuck knows if he has a dad or not.
But this may be our only chance.
Oh, Riku.
Yugi's dad is
Riku's becoming edgy.
Yugi's dad is briefly mentioned in the manga. His mom makes one appearance, and neither of them show up in the anime.
Wow, That's sad.
Yeah.
What's the... Who are Cloud's parents? Who are any parents' characters?
We know that
You know who's
Riku.
you know whose origin?
Can you stop summoning the dark powers of the Netherworld for 5 minutes?
Alex?
Riku! Come
Alex?
back!
Hey, where'd
Alex-
this giant key come from?
Your heart.
Do I need to go Maybe I can use this to unlock that door in the basement.
What?
I don't think you want to go in there. There's some nasty pictures in there, I'll tell you.
Yeah, you don't want to go down there because you're gonna find out the plot of Attack on Titan.
I think it might be
Oh, I know.
worse.
I know what the plot is. It's called Read the Fucking Manga.
Yeah, well, guess what? The anime got to that point
Uh-huh.
a long time ago, and it's still stupid.
Remember when Attack on Titan had a Marvel crossover?
Remember when
Yep,
Attack on
and-
Titan used to be good?
Yep.
I thought it never was.
It was overhyped as hell, and then it got stupider and stupider, and yet everyone's treating it like it's the holy grail of anime, and I'm like, no, it ain't.
Hey, remember when TFS was going to make an abridged and an episode 2 script ready, but then they were threatened with a lawsuit?
Yeah.
And then somehow a Slap on Titan and a Bridge on Titan didn't get hit with that.
And here's the thing, Slap on Titan is abridging things at the pace of the show. While a Bridge on Titan ended up completing season 1, and they're not doing anything past that. Because it's not like anybody wants to see how they'll do the rest of the story, right?
Gotta love those corporate lawyers killing the evil abridgee.
And Scott and there was a stream. There was a stream where they did official commentary on their Hellsing Ultimate Abridged series.
All I have to say is stop being a bunch of cucks.
They need to get that new audience.
There is no new audience. There never was.
Oh, it's a good thing Ben Creighton left TFS, because otherwise he would have had to apologize for a certain bit in Attack on Titan Abridged.
Wait, so what did they say about Hellsing?
Oh, basically they like apologized for a bunch of the really good jokes they made early on in the show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The offensive.
I remember
humor.
they asked fans if they should go back and redo the Zarbon jokes, and everyone's like, "Fuck off! Don't do that."
No, everybody loves the Zarbon jokes. Everybody loves the Dodoria jokes.
They are apologizing to no one.
If anybody says they didn't like that, that means they weren't the fans in the first place.
Exactly.
Yep.
Probably a good thing they ended Dragon Ball Bridge, because could you imagine it now?
Oh god.
With them being all apologetic for their good jokes.
Do you okay, so Nick Landis Nick Landis went on a fucking rant on Twitter at one point, like talking about how I was like, oh, even if you're pretending to be Nazis ironically, you're still parroting Nazi rhetoric. And I replied to him, aren't you the guy who led an impromptu Nazi rally in Australia once?
Yep.
What?
Okay,
yeah, that actually happened.
Yeah, that was an actual thing that happened, and they okay, so yeah, they Attack on they were it wasn't Attack on Titan. They were doing a live showing of Hellsing Ultimate Abridged Episode 1, and
Nick
they
was
did
doing the whole
gentlemen we are Nazis. And then a bunch of people said, see Kyle, oh, like they did at the end of the episode.
Oh my god! I remember this. I need to find the clip for
that.
Sieg Heil, und wie?
Und wie? Action! Gesundheit! Yeah. Like, guy could not see a single sense of irony. Fuck off, spam bot! And Kairi got abducted by the Dark Ones.
You know
The
the weird.
damsel in distress!
Oh, she's gonna be like that for the foreseeable future. Even when she becomes a quote strong, independent woman.
Strong, independent woman.
Well, I should say quote unquote strong, independent woman.
Hi.
I need to find that clip of the convention where he's doing like the Nazi thing.
I don't even know if that still exists, but
I think
he talked about it. He talked about it at a panel. I remember it. I remember it vividly.
I can't find footage of it, sadly. I'm gonna assume it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I don't even know if it ever existed, but the thing is, I remember him talking about that.
Okay, and the thing is like, so you want to know what the bit that Ben Creighton would have had to apologize for in regards to Attack on Titan Abridged?
Sure.
Now, son, stop being a f***ing and take your medicine.
Uh-huh.
Attack on Titan Bridge was so good.
That was one of the
It had-
greatest things in the history of anything ever, and
And
I
it
have...
actually got me into Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I have boycotted Attack on Titan because of that series.
Wow.
Eh. And you know, I find it funny that Vic Mignogna is going to be at UltraCon with Kevin friggin' Nash.
Big Sexy, aka the Ultra Shredder.
Which I'm like, should I tell one of my friends to see if he'd be interested in going with me?
Bring your Blu-ray copy of Ninja Turtles 2.
I already have my Blu-ray of all the Ninja Turtles, those movies, up to the TMNT 2007 film.
Yes, I have that 4-pack as well.
Wait, was Kevin Nash actually in that?
Kevin Nash played the Super Shredder.
What?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Come again?
Okay, in Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze, Kevin Nash played the Super Shredder.
Nice.
Hey, you know, maybe we ought to go find Leon. Oh, Donald, you know, I bet you that,
What do you know, you big Toyota?
what do I know? Come on, Pluto!
Maybe you should follow Pluto.
Traveler's Town. He's in Traveler's Town.
Traverse Town?
Traverse, yep. They gotta find the key.
And Pluto found
He
Sora.
unironically said Leon. Get it? Get it done? Disney and Kingdom Hearts?
We gotta find Leon!
This isn't a
Help, Leon! Help!
Leon! Help, Leon!
Where am I?
Leon!
Oh boy.
Leon!
Do you
Leon,
know
I need
Pluto's
you to
licking
fuck my
Sora.
sister.
Hey,
It's like Chris Redfield hears that there's a Leon
Pluto,
around
what
here.
the fuck is Pluto? If he's a dog, then what's Goofy? If Goofy's the dog, what the fuck is Pluto?
Chris Redfield hears that Leon is in town and comes to Traverse
I mean, Pluto's
Town.
clearly not a fucking planet.
Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts is now an isekai.
Excuse me?
I'm in another world.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn it, done.
First District
His
is the only
world's
safe
fucking
place.
dead. His parents are dead. His friends are no longer to be seen. He should be in tears.
Yeah, you would think Sora would be a lot more in a very emotional state right now, but no.
He's the antagonist.
But then again, I think it's more of him being very confused as to what the hell's going on, as opposed to, you know.
Actually, now I think about it,
I have a
Teenage Adult, they
giant
might
key!
think, oh, maybe
Open up for me, please! This is how keys
What
work,
is that?
right? You hit something until it opens.
That's how
Oh,
anything works. I have this key in my hand. I'm gonna hit someone until they open something.
Oh,
Beat someone to death with a key.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Yeah, you can't open that. Oh yeah, that chest you can't open
Yeah.
yet. You gotta leave it. You just watching you hit it over and over again. Oh yeah, there it goes.
Eventually, Alex will get the hint.
Yeah. I'll learn. Oh hey, Huey, Dewey, and Willie.
Oh, and by the way, that blue mark is something that you can only hit with all of your party members assembled.
Okay.
Oh, and
But
you know
not
who?
yet.
Oh, and
You
you
have
know
to
who's
unlock.
in? Oh, and you know who's in this game but isn't in Kingdom Hearts 3?
Who?
Mandy Moore.
Huh.
Take a wild
Randy
guess.
Moore?
Yeah, Mandy Moore. Take a wild guess. She plays Aerith in this game, and take a wild guess what role she somehow didn't get to play in Kingdom Hearts 3. I'll give
Aeris?
you a hint. Nope. That was played by Andrea Bowen, her voice actress from Crisis Core. Or, no, I'm talking about a certain princess with long hair.
Oh,
Tangled.
Rapunzel from Tangled.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even though she's reprised Rapunzel in literally everything else that she's been in. And they got the entire cast of Frozen.
Let it go.
And,
It must be-
and they even had a rendition of Let It Go be in the game's cutscene.
It must have been scheduling issues because that's just weird.
Yeah, Mandy Moore has, and everybody else from Tangled was able to reprise.
Yeah, it's weird. It must have been scheduling issues. Wait, was it the people from the TV show that voiced in Kingdom Hearts?
The people from the TV show are the same people from the movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. It's weird. I never even noticed
Except
them
for
I
the
played
fact-
for
except
those.
for-
So
Except Ron Perlman's characters got replaced by Marluxia.
this
the-
is Holly. This is Holly. Holly. Holly.
Which, by the way, that song is copyright hell.
Oh no! Did I get the stream copyrighted?
No.
I know. I'm just joking.
I'm
Imagine
surprised
just by sticking it, you get
I'm surprised
copyrighted for it.
Goofy, Donald, where the fuck are you guys?
they're busy searching for the key.
I have the key.
They don't
know that.
Goofy's being led by a dumbass.
I can see that.
It's funnily enough, Goofy's one of the smartest people in this franchise.
Yes, and he correctly guessed that Mulan was a girl just based on looking at her.
Sup, bitch?
But then again, Goofy, he must be versed in that, considering, his own show where he's a total badass and is the most based dog alive.
I did post a meme in the chat. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah. The,
It was just Yamcha.
By the way, did you know that Yamcha ended up redeeming himself through Dragon Ball Super, or by doing that pose when he reached home base?
yeah. That was hilarious.
That was actually a really good filler episode.
Oh god, we're getting 2 versions of Pinocchio this year. Del Toro's Netflix one with stop motion, and Disney's live action one.
Oh, God.
Disney's live action one has fucking Tom Hanks in it.
Okay, as Geppetto?
Yeah, the dad thing.
Okay, well, that's better than him
checks out.
playing Pinocchio.
Yeah, that checks out.
That would have been funny if he played Pinocchio.
Can you imagine?
It'd be like the opposite of Big.
How do you How do you imagine them interpreting the bit where they're talking about them turning into jackasses?
Oh
in a
god,
very
I don't know.
literal sense.
They turn into Johnny Knoxville.
No, they turn into Eddie Murphy.
You know, I wonder
making
how is the live action version going to do that scene with the donkey scene? Because the original Disney version is fucking horrifying.
Yes.
It's probably not going to be nearly as impactful or effective.
Knowing Del Toro, his version of it's going to be fucking horrific.
I know. That's why I'm looking forward to seeing in that, especially in like stop motion animation. I'm not looking forward.
Is he going to take all the dark elements from the book, like Pinocchio killing fucking Jiminy Cricket?
Oh god, I hope not.
What?
Why do you hope not? I want dark Pinocchio, damn it.
You want Pinocchio to start carrying Uzis?
What?
Hey, I thought we were going. Hey,
No, in the original book, he kills Jiminy Cricket.
No. Oh, I'm now imagining Pinocchio just getting a pair of Uzis and being like, screwed.
Pinocchio says it's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. But I'm all out gum. And his nose just widens. It's showing he does have gum.
But here's the weird thing. He'd be more mature than John St. John has been. Who remembers that?
I've got a peer-reviewed study here that says, says you're a pussy, John St. John.
Yep.
I have to admit, the only Kingdom Hearts I've played is Dream Drop Distance.
Oh, God. No, not that one. Oh. That one's awful.
I had the demo
I
had the demo on
story-wise,
3DS.
it's not very good, but I actually like the gameplay to some extent. It's just super unbalanced, more than it has any right to be.
Oh,
Yeah,
and then
I had the
map's too
demo on
big.
3DS.
Oh, and Dream Drop Distance really fucks up the lore in Kingdom Hearts.
Time travel. You know, here's the funny thing. That game was only made because Square kept fucking Nomura around with Versus 13, and he didn't want fans of Kingdom Hearts to forget about the series. So he made DDD out of that desperation to keep fans hooked on it.
Yeah. Because, remember, people wanted him to do Kingdom Hearts 3. They waited for Kingdom Hearts 3 for about 13 years after the US release.
Yeah. I feel bad for Nomura because it wasn't his fault for it taking so long. It was fucking Square pulling his fucking tail around with Versus 13. Hey, how instead of having Nomura work on Final Fantasy 13, 2, and 3, how about we just fuck him over with Versus 13 instead and take his entire team?
Oh, and let's not forget what Versus 13 ended up becoming.
I actually liked Final Fantasy 15. I got that.
To be fair, 15, from what I played, 15 is alright.
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, it's a bit iffy in its combat. I think it could be better, but like, I liked it. It's a shame that all its DLC got fucking canceled, though.
Because we totally needed that, guys.
I have the book for it. It's sucks that the DLC got canceled. It looked really promising.
Oh, and by the way, the thing is that I feel like, there was once a time where I ended up joking about how Lightning was basically Nomura's dream gal, considering the fact that,
all his dream gals though or have black hair. It's like most of the female characters.
No. His dream gal being a woman who wears lots of belts and zippers. And Lightning has that in spades.
Yeah, that's true.
I hate Lightning, I hate her sister, I hate fucking everything about those two games. Well, those three games.
But she's hot, Dun. She's hot.
Oh my god, I'm always a step ahead or behind these two chuckle fucks.
Remember, the only reason that, that Donald and Goofy are missing Sora is because Donald is a royal dumbass.
Leon!
Leon! You know, I hope. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Donald literally just misses him right away. I forgot about that.
This isn't funny, guys.
This is like American Tail if they weren't funny.
Kingdom Hearts is American Tail. That sounds horrifying.
Oh my god. Hey,
You know, there
wasn't that
was
a
one
Fox movie?
The Amazing Mr. Fox?
No,
No.
An American Tail. Was that Universal or Fox?
I think it was Universal.
No. Because I was gonna say,
Doesn't
that's...
just-
Because technically,
I
if
thought
that
it was
was Fox, it was a...
It can
Who was
technically be
it?
a Disney movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, and also,
Oh, did you know that Disney's buyout ended up killing Dragon's Lair movie?
It also killed the sequel to Alien Isolation.
It also Alien Isolation.
and it also,
we were
it
supposed
also-
to get a sequel to that.
Yeah.
God damn it, Disney! I mean, on the bright side, it killed the live-action Mega Man movie.
That's...
by the way,
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because, yeah, that was
It's a good
Universal for, American Tail.
told you. Who was right?
You.
You were right.
Never forget.
Never doubt, Kevin.
By the way, funnily enough, during my streams of Batman Arkham Knight,
Henry Joost and Merrick Schulman were hired to direct.
So, funnily enough, Ben, and the times I've talked about various Marvel movies.
Oh, Netflix bought the rights to make the movie now. So no, it's not a good idea.
Oh god, Netflix is going to be worse.
Worse than it already was by approving of Cutie's existence.
Yes. Mega Man live action on Netflix, oh god.
Who the fuck are these guys?
So,
Merrick Schulman and fucking Henry Joost? The guys who directed the documentary Catfish? The third and fourth Paranormal Activity movies? Fucking garbage that nobody actually likes?
Wait. Are you saying that the guys behind Paranormal Activity are making Mega Man?
Those are the guys who were attached to direct it. I have no idea if they're actually going to be doing it now.
oh, and does anybody remember how people were trying to say like oh, because Rotten Tomatoes wrote a bad review of the Eternals, that somehow meant, and that it was that they were being harsher on the movie because a woman was directing it.
Nobody.
And then the
nobody
film
gives a
lost
shit.
like $600 million or something.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man became the highest-grossing movie of the year and is on its way to being in the top 5 highest-grossing movies of all time. I mean, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a direct message to Marvel.
See, Marvel, people want more or superheroes actually
The
doing
funniest-
superhero things.
The funniest
Not-
thing is that Marvel doesn't even get a lot of the money that film earns. Sony gets most of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually earned that W.
Yeah, they earned that W. Fuck you, Marvel. You only get 25% of that shit.
Unfortunately, Sony still owns quite a bit of the anime market. And of
Yeah,
course,
that's-
people are
that's
like,
the
oh,
shitty
that's
thing.
not a bad thing. I'm like, yes,
They've-
it is.
They've basically got a monopoly on the American anime market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's being murdered, and we might. I hope there's an anime crash. Legitimately.
There isn't going to be.
In the American market, I mean.
At
where
the very
dubs
least-
just get so bad.
At the very least, at the very most, what's going to happen is that a bunch of Sony-owned stuff is going to go under, and then everybody else is going to pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
And
I can
apparently-
totally see Funimation
Oh,
go
and-
under.
Yep. Especially with the stuff that's been that's being discovered about them after the Vic Mignogna thing.
Boy, it'd be great if the fucking appeals court would pull their heads out of their asses.
What the fuck is happening with the fucking appeals court
I
anyway?
don't know. It's the oldest case on the appeals docket.
What? Why?
They are past their deadline, but the problem is there's no punishment for them missing the deadline.
Like, can't you, like, appeal to them or something?
Yes, they have literally appealed to the appeals court, but the appeals court has passed their deadline.
Yep. So the court themselves.
So they can just never do it.
Yeah, they can literally never see it.
Oh
and
my god!
And if it never gets seen at the appeals court level, well, you can't take it to the Supreme Court.
Are they being paid to ignore it? Because I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't fucking know. I would not be at all surprised if that was the case, and I would also not be at all surprised if this, like a bunch of other things like uncovers a bunch of really shady shit that Funimation's been doing behind the scenes, just with relations to business practices.
I wouldn't be surprised
because, like, the rumor about the Vic Mignogna thing was that Vic was up for a director's role there, so he was in a position where he was going to be, like, making casting choices and whatnot. But he was also in a position in where he, was one of the few people who they would maybe have to pay royalties to, because everybody else gets. Oh my fucking god!
Everyone gets shit because none of the voice actors get royalties, unlike other dub companies.
Well, unlike Japan, like most American dub companies, unless you're like doing stuff for video games or Western TV shows, most of that is contract work, and
it's bullshit that
really,
they don't get royalties for it. They really should.
Like, the directors get higher pay, and they're like...
Sabat didn't want anybody to challenge him.
No.
And, of course, Sabat is trying and failing to be low-key about his opinion when it should be obvious to anybody with a frontal lobe that he's kind of a dick.
Yep.
Especially after that whole text to Chris Slatosh that got outed. That basically where he said, like, "Oh, I'll be there," or I just didn't want to say anything because Vic's autistic fans and would rather slander the Dragon Ball Z cast and watch the world burn than accept that Vic is an asshole.
Yeah.
I shit you not, that is literally what he said, word for word, and the dumb fuck confirmed it.
You want to say shit like that, you don't get to police people for having, like, ableist language and things like that.
I remember he was going to have, like, a voice acting thing at a Kamehameha, but he and fucking Toy got into such a fucking fit with each other that they canceled the thing, and Sabat had to do something else in its place.
Yeah, but
even Toy's like, you know what? Fuck you, Sabat. Fuck you. We're gonna pull our super famous Japanese voice actor for Vegeta out, Nicole Khan. You can go fuck yourselves.
And they made him change his fucking Twitter name too. That was hilarious.
Toy made him change his Twitter name?
Yeah, he was originally at Voice of Vegeta, and now he's at, like, just Chris Sabat or something like that.
Oh
yeah, he's
on the chopping block. They're like, yeah, no, you changed that shit, boy. It wouldn't even be surprising because Toy is fucking petty at times.
Fun fact, you can't...
Like, the time they threatened to pull the Dragon Ball contract away from Funimation when they tried to have TFS cameo and Kai.
Fun fact, you can't actually register the name at Voice of Vegeta anymore. I know, I tried.
By the way...
Who has it?
Nobody.
Oh, and another...
What? What
it
the
is...
What?
The name is unregisterable.
Fucking Toy, Jesus.
Yeah.
And another fun fact. Trying to remember. Or Toei actually has me blocked just because I pointed out the fact that he couldn't keep up his internet tough guy act in his deposition.
Ron Toye.
So just because I could see through his bullshit, he's like, oh, I'm just gonna block you like the pussy ass bitch that I am.
I remember there were rumors when it came to recasting Broly, and Johnny, what's his name, ended up getting it. Apparently, Toei forced Funimation to cast him.
No, actually, the reason why Johnny Young Bosch was cast as Broly was because Toei said, "Yeah, no, we want you to cast this guy, otherwise, well, you know."
That's basically what I said. Toei forced Funimation's hand.
Yeah, and because Toei is like, guys, no. We're sick.
I wish... Man, Johnny is not a good Broly.
He tries, but yeah, he's not very good.
Yeah, he tries, but he's not a good Broly. Of course, people will
tries
be like,
his best.
Of course, people will point out the whole, they had to loop Vic's voice for Broly, and I'm like,
that is entirely up to the voice director. Like, if the voice director said that they only needed that much, that's on them.
Yep.
I know that.
They used Vic's worst scream for one of Broly's scenes in Super.
Yeah, he's done a lot of better screams throughout the movie, but that one was that was forcibly looped by Sabat. It was, you know. Yeah. Oh, and they claimed that the Japanese were gonna recast Broly, even though that's total bullcrap.
Yeah, no, that didn't happen.
Japan doesn't recast their actors unless their actors die.
Even then, they usually just retire the character as a whole.
Well, except for Master Roshi. Master Roshi's been recast like 5 times, I think, now.
That's true.
I think King
It depends on the character and such, honestly. Like, there was one character in Kingdom Hearts that retired. It was a Disney character. What was it? He's from Hercules.
Phil.
Phil. Yeah, Phil.
I already told Alex this. Is the reason why Phil doesn't speak in Kingdom Hearts 3 is because his voice is Seiyu died before the game came out.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, guys.
So
I kind of don't care that the Japanese voice died because he is not the originator of that character.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here's the thing: they couldn't even get Danny DeVito to come back, so they had Robert Costanza voice Phil, and Costanza is more well known as the voice of Harvey Bullock from Batman the Animated Series.
Honestly, I think he did a good job as Phil.
Yeah, he did.
Get up on the Hydra's back!
Oh my god. We will get to that game when I start streaming that game. Explain to Alex.
No, I'm not gonna. He's going to have to see it himself.
Well, he's gonna see it himself when I get to streaming Kingdom Hearts 2. Because I'm not doing Chain of Memories. I gave that game a college try. I gave that game a college try, and I'm like, yeah, no, it's better if I just recap the plot.
Honestly,
have to play it.
It's such a shame because the story in that game is fucking god tier, but it's stuck behind
god tier, huh?
It's close. It's pretty great.
Are you sure you're not on something right now?
I will fight you.
Bring it on. I'll gladly throw these.
Where's Axel when you need him?
I'll gladly throw these fucking hands.
Axel was so good in that game, though.
Kill him.
Axel was just a fucking murderer in that one.
Yeah, he's a straight up murderer while he's totally nice to Roxas and Xion.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a fucking cold-blooded murderer. It's... The way he kills spoilers is also pretty brutal.
So
I want to keep spoilers to a minimum for Dunn. Is Dunn still lost?
Yes. I'm still lost.
I gave you the guide, Alex.
Yeah, I know.
Use
Go and read it.
Use the guide.
Use the
Alex.
guide, Alex. Use the guide, Alex.
Alex, you have a guide.
Alex, use the guide. Trust your instincts.
Don't be like Phil and wait for the super chats to tell you what to do.
I don't have super chats, so I don't need to worry about that.
Good. So I also ended up writing a version of Image loosely based on the episode from Young Justice, and it was more revolved around Beast Boy as opposed to McGann. How does that sound, Ben?
Wait, what?
I wrote a one-shot that's based off the episode Image from Young Justice.
I haven't even seen one Justice.
Young Justice.
I know what you said. Young Justice.
How have you not seen that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I seriously don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I don't
Alex know.
To,
it's just never been on my list.
I've told Alex to watch it because of and I told him that Danny Trejo is in it as Bane.
I have all 3 seasons.
Danny as Bane? Oh my god.
Yeah, Danny friggin' Trejo. And they managed to keep him in season 3.
It's amazing. I remember they canceled the show because it didn't sell toys.
Yeah.
Same with that really good Thundercats reboot.
Yeah, it had a good female fan base for the reasons of, quite a few of the shirtless dudes.
It's including like girls like naked dudes.
Including, but not limited to, Superboy, Jaime Reyes, and Brion.
Come on.
You can do it, Dunn. You can beat the game.
Get the Gizmo shop accessory. Where's the accessory shop? Is that the accessory shop? That's the boots shop. Suits and dresses. Handbags. Hotel.
And Ben, Beast Boy, in the first 2 seasons is voiced by Gumball from The Amazing World of Gumball.
Shut the fuck up, that's amazing.
That show is awful. It is cancer.
How is that show awful? That show is great.
Amazing. It doesn't know what It doesn't know what animation style it wants to go.
That's exactly the point. That's why it's so great.
No,
that's literally the fucking point.
It's awful.
No, it's not. What are you talking about?
Is.
The fact that it combines so many animation styles is part of why it's awesome. Like you have characters and like.
No, it doesn't even mesh well at all.
No, and that's the point, though. It's not supposed to mesh well.
It should mesh well because that's how animation works.
Why would I just let them have fun?
I am not a very fun guy because there isn't much room for fun in my life.
There isn't enough mushroom for life and for fun in his life.
Oh, here's something that's going to upset Kevin. The movie's going to have a live-action kid in it.
Fuck.
It's going to be a reverse Who Framed Roger Rabbit, motherfucker. Get ready. It's going to be movie of the fucking year.
No, it ain't. I guarantee you it's not going to be good.
Oh, and then it's going to get a sequel series, a spin-off. They're milking this shit like they did with SpongeBob.
No! Do you guys just want to torture me?
No, it's gonna be fucking great.
We are going to make.
No, it's
we're
not.
going to do commentary night. And we're gonna watch every single episode of Gumball until you want. That's a great idea, actually. What do you think, Dun?
No, it's it.
I'm not a kid, and the name's Sora. Alright, Sora. Just back up there. I don't want you to notice how my lips don't match up to what I'm saying. I have 3 frames of mouth animation. Try not to notice that. Oh, wait, never mind. You only have 3 frames of mouth animation as well.
Oh, Alex, let's never forget the fact that you're gonna see a lot of default face in this game.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, and even if the production values go up in Kingdom Hearts 2, guess what? There's still default face to deal with. Don't ask me how or why.
They'll come at you out of nowhere.
Who are you?
Oh, in the manga for Kingdom Hearts, Sid throws the fucking F-bomb.
Now sit your ass down in that chair and drink some goddamn tea.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Hey, you don't look like Leon Scott Kennedy.
Let's see that Keyblade.
Yeah, he looks more like Squall Leonhart with longer hair.
All right. Then have it.
And they censored this in the re-release for the manga.
He really
no,
doesn't.
That's actually not the right panel. Never
He
mind.
really
That's not
doesn't
the right
look
one.
like Squall.
Yeah, they kind of redesigned him a little. Oh, and the only reason why there's a noticeable lack of Final Fantasy E3, 4, or 5, mostly 6, X not and 9 reps, is due to the fact that Nomura didn't design in quite a few of those games.
Huh.
Oh yeah, that's right. The characters he designed appear in this game, but nothing else.
Yep.
No way.
I forgot about that.
I didn't.
Now you're
Because I am just conditioned to remember things for some reason.
Oh, you're slipping, Leon.
Oh, by the way, if you lose this fight, you
Hey,
lose it.
hi, Yuffie.
Permadeath.
Looks like things are worse.
Oh,
than
you
I
actually
thought.
beat him on your first try. I'm
Yeah.
impressed. Damn, pro gamer done. Oh, you still lose though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is called ludonarrative dissonance.
It's actually optional to win this fight.
Yeah,
At
it's
least,
completely
This-
optional.
at
this
least
and
if
another-
you lost in this, you would, not fucking fail the game, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you wouldn't fail the game. You would just not get XP.
Oh, and by
Oh,
the way,
that's good. That makes it better than Dragon Ball Z Budokai, where you have to fight and win and then lose in a cutscene.
Or that's also a thing in the Ultimate Ninja Storm games where it's like Sasuke will totally beat Itachi in this cutscene rather than this battle. Oh, but then in the next cutscene but then in the next battle, Naruto's narration's like, yeah, Sasuke got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. Makes total fucking sense.
Go fuck yourselves, guys.
I wonder where Riku is.
Oh, by the way, even though there's subtitles on the screen in telling you what Riku is saying, no dialogue comes out because they didn't re-record these scenes in the English dub.
Oh, of course they fucking didn't.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Lazy.
To be fair, the voice actors have aged quite a bit.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, they could have
By the time they
re-recorded
start
it back in the day, or they could have gotten a fucking sound
Oh.
alike, or...
It's the
Yeah, but
best
here's-
Final
yeah, but
Fantasy VII character, the one that dies.
But it's your heart they really want.
Spoilers.
come
Spoilers
on.
for a game that's like 2 decades old.
I know. Almost
Yeah, I
25
got-
years old.
Damn.
Ninja Yuffie.
And let's never forget the fact that Final Fantasy...
I think
that Final Fantasy VII's remake is still not done.
That's Leon.
I can't wait for part 2, but it's going to be exclusive to PS5.
Yeah. We had to get it away from you.
Leon,
Those
but
creatures.
you don't have
Turns out,
blonde
it's
hair
not
that
fucking you.
flops down in the
It was
front.
the only way to conceal your heart from them. But it won't work for long. Still, hard to believe that you...
So,
Oh my god, Kairi transformed into Ninja Girl.
think of this as like an adventure. Sora's first time, always an adventure.
I suppose beggars can't be choosers.
Why don't you
That's
sit down
actually a
and
reference to
What's going on
SGB
here?
when they played this game.
Did the lips sync up in the PS2 version?
Many other worlds out there
I don't
besides
think
your
so.
first
No,
town.
no, they didn't.
But there's supposed to be a...
I don't think
Wait a
there's any...
second! Donald and Goofy's mouths match up to the words better than anybody else's!
Till now.
Oh.
I wonder why.
Well, considering
Everybody
the fact
else just has like 3 flaps for their mouth that barely even sync up to the dialogue.
Attacked you.
Well, Alex, here's the thing.
Those
Tony Anselmo, and Bill Farmer are the actual voice actors for these characters, and not
in every heart.
Hey.
Not just random people they hired, random celebrities they hired to fill the space.
Sam?
Yep. Oh, and you're gonna hate who they have for Aerith and Kingdom Hearts 2.
In a very detailed report.
Who did they have?
Can we talk about that the English cast for Kingdom Hearts is beloved in Japan?
Yep, so much so that the final mix versions ins default to the English language.
Who was Aerith in
Those were my
Kingdom
thoughts,
Hearts
exactly.
2?
Don't tell them yet. Keep it a secret.
Quick.
That's right.
I think he's choking. We need to get 911.
Well, hey, take that keyblade out of his throat!
Have great fear.
Get out of him!
Where did you get that anyways? I thought that was in the game!
Ask for this.
Quinton, you have to punch him in the stomach quick. It's the
Okay,
only
Alex.
way.
Shows
Okay, Alex, did you
I never
find
asked
out
for
who?
this. No.
How did all this happen?
Mena
I
Suvari.
remember being in my room.
What?
Wait a minute. What happened to my home?
She sounds
My island?
awful.
Kyrie.
And Just a Pancake says that Mandy Moore's Aerith is bad, and I'm like, are you sure you're not talking about Kingdom Hearts 2 Aerith? Because she was fucking awful.
Oh yeah, and by the way, guess what's now legal in New York City?
What's now legal?
Dude, nunchucks are legal in New York, dude.
God damn it, Mikey!
That's why, though. I mean, it's. I don't. Why? It doesn't
How
make
many
sense.
times do I have to come find you during one of these? Do you have any idea how many times I've had to find you in a random location?
All the fucking time.
You have no idea what this gag is, do you?
No.
Oh, dude,
Alex,
you don't tune into our live streams enough, do you, dude?
No, because I'm usually at work.
Oh,
boy.
oh, far out. We get to explain it all.
Oh my god.
No.
So during one time when we were commentating over the Justice League two-parter for a better world, during Superman's fight with Doomsday, Alex decided to speak up as Michelangelo. In the sewer, when they get to the sewers, and Mikey is high as hell.
Of course.
Yuffie, go!
Now, now this also plays.
Yuffie, you killed Donald!
Let's go.
Good. But that fucker doesn't deserve rights.
Wow, you know you are a Nazi. I'm joking. I remember when Donald Duck was a Nazi.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The greatest animated short ever made.
I'm actually part owner of a print of that.
Oh my god.
You what?
Yeah.
So
Wait, you owe what?
I'm part owner of a film print of that short.
What?
Oh.
Like a full-on actual film print?
Yeah.
Oh, Ben.
Dude, you need to make an HD remaster of that
I
shit.
think we've got a scan of that, yeah.
Holy shit, send that to me.
I don't remember where it is. I'll look for it.
Please, you need to find it. I need it so bad.
Okay, so Ben, there's an
Yes.
So, in the Comics for All Discord server, or that Alex runs, there, one of the we were doing like a commentary on the Renegade, or we were doing a roasting of the Captain America novelization in a while back with Spavvy and
Dylan.
Yeah, with Dylan. Yeah, Dylan and Spavvy were there. Oh, did you forget that at detail?
No, I was saying that because you forgot.
No, I didn't forget Dylan. And I was gonna mention
okay.
him.
Okay.
Anyway, so Alex and I were in the talk of like doing a potential All Justice League vs. Titans abridged for like a or like a DC abridged movie universe. Or it's in a somewhat similar vein to the DC AMU, or the DC abridged universe that Fedora Play is just doing. And at least I was thinking that was the plan. I'm not sure. Or, like I said, this was purely hypothetical. Or so it's not, official. Spavvy, I was telling Spavvy like, oh, we would want to have you as like Raven for this. And of course she was quite enthused about that prospect. When you say Alex?
Yeah.
Because,
District. Straight take the first right.
So Ben, have you seen Justice League vs. Titans?
Justice League, I have not, I don't think.
Okay, Alex, can you explain like one part of the training scene in that movie?
Oh yeah. There's 3rd District.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to focus on finding my way through this labyrinth of a town. There's a reason it's called Traverse Town. You will be traversing quite a bit.
Exactly, that's the point. You're learning.
Anyway, so there's a scene in Justice League vs. Titans where Beast Boy, Raven, Jaime, yes, Jaime is part of the Titans in this universe, they're training in like a danger room scenario like the X-Mansion.
Yeah, Jaime is part of the Titans, Cyborg is part of the Justice League. Something is backwards.
Yep, and
something is very backwards indeed.
And of course, unlike the upcoming DCEU Blue Beetle movie, which is being directed by a Mexican,
directed by a Mexican who isn't Robert Rodriguez,
and is written by a Puerto Rican. I shit you not.
You know what they should do? They should have had Robert Rodriguez write and direct the Cyborg movie. Not the Cyborg, the Blue Beetle movie. They should have had him write and direct the Cyborg movie, too.
You do realize he would have to do all the cinematography himself, right?
Yes! I want him to do all the cinematography himself.
But I'm guessing you're a fan of Spy Kids?
Yes. I love Spy Kids 1 and 2.
What about 3 and 4?
Those don't exist. Stop lying to me.
Fuck you.
I clearly remember going to the movies one day during a summer camp field trip and seeing a 3rd Spy Kids movie.
Yeah, it's a shame that the movie was blank. Like, it was...
What about 3? 3 is a masterpiece.
3 at least has Elijah Wood doing something hilarious.
Okay, that was pretty funny, but...
One of the greatest movies ever made.
And now I'm fighting the sucky bitch.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of I don't fucking want that in Spy Kids 3.
Except Sylvester Stallone playing the villain and Danny Trejo being one of the relatives.
Okay. Okay.
Got you there.
I still said there's a whole lot of I don't fucking want that in that movie.
I haven't actually looked at where you're at. Oh, you're actually making progress. You got Donald and Goofy.
Yes. Here, you guys take on that. I'm busy hoarding all of the XP.
I noticed.
Basically, the XP is shared in this game. As in, everybody gains XP. You can't hoard the XP all by yourself, Alex.
You will.
Donald, I
if you
need
want
healing.
to.
I need healing, Donald.
Donald doesn't do healing until you learn Cure. And even then, Donald is not reliable.
Yeah, don't trust Donald.
I know.
Don't.
I've learned that from your streams, Kevin.
I'm glad you did learn that.
All the memes you've heard, they're all true.
Yep. Donald is fucking unreliable.
A friend of mine and I made a Kingdom Hearts. Well, Kingdom Hearts was part of a shared card game that we made when we were kids, and if you drew the Donald card, there was a 50-50 shot. You had to roll a d6, or rather flip a coin. I think actually, you had to flip a coin, and it was a 50-50 shot as to whether her Donald would heal your life points or do nothing.
Yeah,
Or
that's
just
about
stand
as
there and do
accurate as you
nothing.
can get.
We basically made Yu-Gi-Oh, but it was like with like video game characters and stuff.
That sounds fucking awesome.
Yes,
Yeah,
it does.
I had I made a deck with Sonic characters. And I think
I'm jealous.
I think they're I played it with these two brothers, and I think their mom made us stop playing it before I could introduce the Metal Gear deck that I'd built.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Not that kind of oh my. Oh, go away! I got bad touched by the sucky bitch. Come on! She's almost dead! Let me kill her!
Bad touch.
Donald's
Stranger
down,
danger.
I'm dying! Everything's going wrong!
You have to hit it until it dies. Do you have the lock on, by the way?
Yeah.
You gotta press R1.
Okay, good.
Thank God! Ugh.
Die, 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 die. How did I get health from that?
Because you leveled up?
Because you need to get good, bitch. I'm joking.
Eh.
Get good.
And a heart container just flutters up into the sky. I wanted that. I wanted that to extend my health bar. Obtain Brave
Not too
Warrior.
bad.
Great. What the fuck do I do with that?
Brave Warrior, I believe, is an accessory.
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
So,
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
so every time I end up playing a yeah, that's
Who
a,
are they?
Sure.
Oh yeah, who are those two?
Oh, by the way,
I know that you were trying to hide something from me, but I still can't understand a word of what you said. I just want you to know that.
I guess.
without the subtitles, no one would be able to understand a thing that Donald is saying.
Yeah, you gotta look funny.
Just remember that Daffy Duck couldn't stand working with Donald in Roger Rabbit. It being like, this is the last time I work with someone with a speech impediment. Calling the kettle black.
Oh God.
What?
Sora's goofy face.
That was
Yeah,
actually-
it's a great moment.
Yeah, that was a classic.
Okay, why not? I'll go
Can
with
never
you
deny
guys.
the classics.
Name's Goofy.
You gotta be happy in times of despair.
All for one
That-
Sora didn't even move his mouth when he said his fucking name. You can't say that it's synced up to the Japanese lips because it ain't synced up to fucking anything.
Oh boy. Oh, just wait till you see Beast's lip flaps. He's got the slackest jaw in this game.
Why don't we turn him into a heartless?
I'm not kidding when I say that.
Oh, there's like 5 Disney villains. Hello.
Oh yes. Oh, I love this.
Yeah, that was
I
actually
love-
one of the best.
How they're like holding them all in shadow, like we don't already know exactly who these people are by their silhouettes alone.
And some of their voices.
Yeah.
Because they did bring back all the voices except for obviously Maleficent because Eleanor Audley had long passed away.
I'm just saying that the voices alone, man.
Funny
Also-
thing in the manga's version, I think they showed a few of them, and there was a funny interaction where Hades calls Maleficent a bitch.
Sup, bitch.
No, like Hades legit calls Maleficent a bitch in the original manga translation.
Oh god, you're
Of
being
course.
such a bitch right now.
What? So you're imagining James Woods talking like Alucard?
Yes.
James was an out card. That isn't bad. I can't be the only one who thinks this.
You can teleport to
not.
the gummy ship from save points. Open the save menu and select gummy ship. Not all save points let you board the gummy ship. Why did you tell me that I could board the gummy ship from the save point then? If it's not 100% true, why did you bring it up at all? Attain the power
Because-
of fire.
Okay.
Stop questioning things.
Okay, so Alex, tell me something.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say is your favorite thing about what is your favorite thing about my version of the Judas Contract?
Oh. Oh,
'Cause
it's.
I know
It's unusual. That's one of the things.
one of the people I show this to is like saying, and it was probably a good idea to base quite a bit of the story off of the 03 show's version of it, making it easier to visualize.
Yeah, it's got a lot more flesh to it.
compared
Trinity
to what-
Mark. Only the blue ones. Well, either of the other ones.
Okay, here's the thing. And as you go through the game, you'll be able to do more Trinity. Like Green Trinity and Red Trinity and White Trinity. But it is recommended that you go and find all of these.
Because that's
Oh,
a
and there's
lot of money.
Oh, and there's a Red Trinity in Halloween Town out in Oogie Boogie's Manor. If you don't get it when Oogie Boogie is still there, alright, when Oogie Boogie's mansion is still there, well, there's a glitch that's gonna end up locking you from getting it.
That was in the original version. I think they fixed that in
No.
the final mix.
No, Final Mix, there's a glitch.
Are you sure? Because I remember not getting
Yeah.
it and was able to get.
Yes.
I'm for sure I thought they fixed it. No, whatever. Maybe they didn't. I don't remember.
No, they did not. Oh, by the way, Alec,
Oh,
you do get a
the
you do get a reward for getting all 10 and postcards.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Based on my stream.
No, it said so.
Oh my god!
Oh, and also,
I just saw something funny about Peter Dinklage.
What?
So, Peter Dinklage calls out Disney's Snow White remake, saying, "You're progressive in one way, and you're still making that fucking backward story about 7 dwarves living in a cave together. Have I done nothing to advance the cause for my soapbox?"
Peter Dinklage is amazing, man. There's a fucking dwarf on there. Because remember that one movie where he calls out the surreal bit in Steve Buscemi's Dream? Even that one movie?
Oh, it's so fucking funny.
There's a reason
Oh yeah,
why.
that's right. They are remaking Snow White. I forgot about that.
And they cast a male lead who is neither the prince nor the woodsman or huntsman.
Wait, are you saying that Snow White is now a guy?
No. That would have actually made a bit more sense. I don't know what this means.
Oh god, what if Snow White's a femboy now?
That's not gonna happen.
And I think I've already obtained all of Virgil's abilities.
Let's build a gummy ship by following the blueprint. Build a gummy ship.
Who would win a fight, Samatsu or
By the way, Alex. Okay.
Destroy the gummy
Secret mission 8.
garage.
Tough guys, destroy every enemy.
Blueprints you collected can't be renamed. Make sure you have enough parts. Select a blueprint to enter the garage.
The gummy ship here isn't very good, by the way. Just so you know.
Got a cockpit and engine. This ship cannot fly.
You can note, Alex, you do realize you don't even need to make a gummy ship.
I didn't know what Gummy Garage was when I selected it.
Yeah, you don't even need to make one.
It's too late. He's being forced into it.
Skip. Can I? No, I can't skip.
Yep, you can't skip it. You're screwed.
Allow me to leave, please. Thank you.
The mortal says no.
Great, where's the save point?
It doesn't exist. It only exists in your heart.
Okay, where do I go from... Okay, let's select world, I guess. Oh. Now we'll go there. Wherever the hell that is. I am not going to try to attempt a Donald Duck voice. The Heartless ships often give us a hard time. Yuck!
That's a pretty good
be on
goofy,
the
though.
lookout during flight. We have the best gummy ships.
I recommend going to the first one. Yep,
Your
there we
journey
go.
will be documented until you reach your destination. Yuck!
By the way, Alex, one thing worth noting is that and
better
Kingdom Hearts 1 on the Heartless ships will hardly pose a threat to you.
Now you better seek out the missions each world has to offer. If you don't seek out the missions those worlds have to offer, I don't know what to say to you. You are not winning bigly. Control the gummy ship with the left stick. Yuck! Tilt up to descend. And down to ascend. The blue gauge shows the power level. We have the best blue gauges. I wish it was red, but, you know, some things you can't change. Firing lasers, among other things, consumes power. We've got a lot of power, but don't use it all. Green gauge shows the strength of the armor, and we have the best armor, but make sure you dodge, because we don't have all the armor in the world.
Why are you doing your JFK voice?
Because I can't do a Trump and Donald Duck, Donald Trump.
By the way, fun fact: the "See you later, Donald" bit in later on in this game became a meme after Biden became president.
Is this like discount Star Fox?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
Kingdom Hearts 2 gets
Let's
better
go with that.
Kingdom Hearts 2 gets better with the gummy sections, but still. The point stands that in this game, they kind of suck.
Yeah, the gummy ship stuff isn't good.
This is like Star Fox meets the flying stages from Sonic Adventure. Or 3D
Or the flying stage.
3D
No,
Galaga.
No, it's the flying stages from Sonic Unleashed.
Oh god. Oh,
At
least it's... Ow! At least it's not the werehog. Why did you tell me about the power if the power isn't even a fucking problem?
Oh yeah, you can still die in those sections, so...
Yep.
Yeah. Just don't get it and just shoot repeatedly and you're good.
Yep.
I never even seen someone die at these before. You're first, done. Good work.
Thank you.
Such an expert.
Yeah, I beat Squall the first time, but can't beat the fucking gummy ship.
So this is what Star Fox was like on the NES. Actually, I think Star Fox on the NES would be more fun than this.
Yeah, it probably would be. I once tried to play Star Fox on the with an NES controller. It was kind of weird.
Oh, thank God. I don't care if I needed 2 holy waters for that. I am going... When I get at the last blue orb in this segment, and I am going to save, and I will never think about that segment again. Ah, those 2 blue orbs are at this stage's blue orbs are awful. Dumb.
I think we're at Alice in Wonderland land.
Yep, that is more often than not the first world that people usually go to.
Oh yeah, because it has the lower combat rating.
And on top of that, and funnily enough, Kingdom Hearts is one of those games where you could entirely skip that world and go to Olympus Coliseum.
Interesting.
And also, it changes the cutscene if you go to Agrabah before you go to Alice in Wonderland. Right?
Huh.
Well, it changes the cutscene a little bit. Because normally in one scene where the princess is being taken into the bad guys to emphasize how you guys failed to save her. Or it could also, the princess could also be Jasmine in that scene. As opposed to Alice. Because Alice is among the 7 princesses of Heart. I wish I was kidding.
Don't spoil it.
You woke me up.
Come on, let him discover the story on his own pace.
I need a bit more sleep.
I'm gonna reach out
At
and
this
bonk
point-
you on the fucking nose if you don't open this goddamn door.
I don't think you would fit.
Alright, then I'm gonna break the fucking door down.
You wouldn't fit anyways. You're too fat.
Bullshit, the door is taller than my head. I'll break the wall down. I don't care.
What are you?
I'm gangsta like that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What are you? Lara Alien Nier?
No, I'm Sora of the island. I'm the biggest gangsta in this entire universe. Can't you see? Can't you see by my giant shoes?
So, Kevin, I think we need to get that help. I think this game's finally broken.
I've done worse to him. Oh, by the way, Alex, you might have wanted to stay giant for a bit. It just so that you could push that bed in. So you could go back. You could go back and get the and drink the thing. And so that you can get giant and push the bed so you can get through the hole. And you need to gather. And now I fight Virgil round 2!
I can hear Devil Trigger as we speak.
Bang, bang, bang.
But Nero isn't in this game.
Oh, my Devil Trigger. De-ba-dee-ba-da-bo-ba-bee-ba.
Embrace the darkness that's within me. No hiding in the shadows anymore.
Trying to think, was there anything else that we should talk about?
I was gonna tell about the image, the fanfic based on the Young Justice episode Image.
I mean, more the like current event stuff, because there was a bunch of stuff that I wanted to cover last week that we didn't get around to, and well,
I wanted to do a double feature on Thor and Fatal Fury, but Alex's health said no.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is because I say so, that's why.
That is so unfair.
Well, have you anything to say in your defense?
The voice of the Queen is really familiar.
Absolutely nothing wrong. You may be queen, but
Remember correctly, they got the original voice actress of Alice.
No! That's Mom from Futurama.
Hey guys, we should help her
Cress
out.
McNeil?
Yeah, that's the Queen. It has to be.
Well, she is credited among the various Disney voices in the game.
That's against the rules.
The court finds the defendant guilty as charged.
Yeah, admittedly it could be, but I don't remember.
An attempted theft of my heart. Off with her head!
No! Oh, please! Hold it right there!
Who are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
It's the Heartland.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
Yep, I was right. Kingdom Hearts 2002. She also voices Daisy. Now we have to bring the Queen, evidence of Alice's innocence. Fantastic. You know, how about I just come up there and hit you with my giant key?
See what happens.
I think I will. Oi, bitch! Bitch! Game won't let me. Game says no.
Game says no.
This is actually before she voiced Mom in Futurama. Huh.
Yep. Alright, round 2, asshole.
What was I doing?
Saw someone suspicious. Me. Go and find proof of her innocence. Don't keep the Queen waiting. Who are you? I'm a fucker with a giant key.
So would that forever be the pinnacle position of Sora's life?
Yes. Can I open this cage by hitting it with my giant key?
No.
No.
I've heard tell
No.
that you use keys to open things that are locked.
You can, but you also can't.
Oh, hi, Cheshire Cat.
Voiced in the recoded animated cutscenes by Jim Cummings.
A man with the most unfortunate last name.
Yeah, I was just about to say he has.
Are you
such
sure
a
that's
awful
not Are you sure that's not Brian B. Cock?
What the fuck?
It's an actual voice actor's name, and he looks so eerily similar to Jeremy Renner that I've even pointed this out to him, and he's like, yes, people have said that about me. And he's older than Jeremy Renner. He actually voices my favorite Digimon protagonist, Istakato Matsuki. Or Matsuda if you're a sub-purist.
Where the hell?
You gotta go into the woods. That's Alex.
I need a save point.
There was a save point. Alex, there was a save point in that room.
Oh, there was?
Yeah.
You passed it, you fool.
About time I beat your ass, Virgil. With Virgil. So, would this be categorized as, yeah, that'll show me?
Yeah. Is there a save point in this room? There it is.
Not in...
Alright.
I can't even...
They only allow us to have 99 saves in this game.
You got 99 problems.
You?
You got 99 problems, but a save ain't one of them.
Well, I've been going for almost 3 hours now, and I need to take a break. I'll see y'all next week with more Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, that sounds good. It was fun streaming. The next week, though, how about every day? No, I'm joking.
Pay me. Find somebody who will pay me, and I will do it. I'm not even fucking kidding.
I'm technically sending you a free game.
Yeah, but that's for other things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So next month on Devil May Cry I3, I will be continuing my journey through Virgil's campaign. Hopefully,
and I'll be here doing nothing.
I'm be ready.
I'm the forgettable one.
Well, you can play a game too, Ben.
Yeah.
I just reach out through your fucking screen and grab the controller.
All right,
It's like, give me that game, bitch.
So
it's my
next
turn now.
So next week I'll be doing Batman Arkham Knight.
And I'll be doing more Kingdom Hearts.
And I'll be watching. Always watching.
Ciao.
Wherever
Ciao.
you go.
Bye-bye.
Wait a second. I was trying to sing a different song, but fuck it. Bye.